No, no.
Don't push the button.
It's too late. I pushed the button.
Oh, why?
All right.
You
So
could have saved the entire internet, but no.
we have indeed added Mr. Darkfire here, and since we're at the top of initiative, Darkfire, if you'd like to roll your initiative, I could just kind of put you in here, and I won't bring anything out of it. There we go. Let me just add you to the turn order here. Boop. Oh, you're already added to the turn order. And you would be
My dual sight is amusing.
Boop.
It's like in the room that we're in, I can see everything clearly, and then outside of it, oh, it's all gloomy.
All right. So, let's see here. Oh, that is true. It is pretty gloomy outside of your vision. That's kind of hilarious. That's what the outside of your vision, little spout. That is what Spirit and like Ivory Drop are currently like seeing.
That sounds like a personal problem.
It very much is. However, secondarily to being a personal problem are the bees. Steady shoot. You're getting buzzed. You're getting buzzed upon by both bees. The first set of bees.
Not the bees.
The bees are indeed stinging you. And let me bring
Sorry, I have to make that reference every time.
Yep. Oh, they have entirely given up on trying to attack Little Spout.
Yes, because there's a much bigger, more intimidating thing in there, and it's angered their hive apparently.
What's my DR? I keep forgetting.
Gotta know that.
1 or 2.
However,
yeah, no, it's 2 or 3.
However, you will need to give me.
Pathfinder 1 still overvalues DR.
Yep.
Yes. It's 11 damage, and I need to make some Constitution saves, right? Fortitude saves.
2 of them. One for poison, one for distraction.
1 for poison, 1 for distract. I'm distracted apparently.
Actually, let me make sure. I'm pulling up their sheet here.
Oh, that's a nice little circle one. I didn't see it.
You're a circle.
You are most definitely distracted.
What does that mean?
Or yeah, yeah. So you're most definitely distracted at the current moment. Distraction.
What does that mean?
Let's see. Creature with disability can nauseate creatures that it damages. Any living creature that takes damage from a creature with the distraction ability is nauseated for 1 round. You are nauseated, sir.
No, I'm distracted.
Nauseated. Let's see. You nauseated creatures are unable to attack, cast spells, concentrate spells, or do anything else requiring attention.
Okay, so, all right.
The only action such a character could take is a single move action per turn.
Wait, the only action I can take is a move action?
That's what it's saying. Nauseated is.
Yeah. Yes, your standard action is the bees! The bees!
Am I distracted or nauseated?
Distraction is nauseated.
Yeah, it's just it's like an ability that they have, just called distraction, that makes you nauseated.
Well, it's an ability all swarms ever have.
Yeah.
Great. So if I failed this, it basically means my turn is gone.
Or you can move out of the bees.
Great. What a useful turn.
They are.
Yes, the bees are distracting you because there are literally bees everywhere in places that you do not want bees.
Which is anywhere?
Yeah.
Other than like far away from me?
Well, yes. If there were bees anywhere in the room with me in the real world, I immediately get distraction before they even get into my square.
There we go.
And I will just like go, no.
I rolled a 4 and a 5.
Ouch.
Well,
you can't be double distracted.
That's the good thing.
No.
You did take a little bit of poison damage, however. Let's see. Roll.
Poison damage? What is this? 5e?
Yes. You take 3 points of dex damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, you didn't need that dex.
Bloop, bloop. All right.
The thing is, you have to save for this every time. It's not like, oh, you have to save for it once. I use this precious ability of mine, and it's a save or not. No, it's every time.
Hey, hell wasps are quite the creature.
Well, and I can do literally nothing against them.
All right. Well, good news is
Well,
that
I was trying to kill them so you could focus on the big thing.
That'd be nice, but I'm probably not gonna be able to do so.
I did smack them last round.
That's good.
yeah, she pretty much got rid of most of them. There would have been like 4 in your square had she not. I'm not gonna lie. It is the Glabrezu's turn now. Glabrezu, just trying to make sure I'm doing things right.
He is not feeling sympathy for your bees.
He most definitely is not. In fact, he kind
On
of.
the other hand, he might be amused by the bees. Well, you just keep doing what you do, bees.
He is actually fairly bemused by the bees. I will kind of play a little bit of ambience as to just like how he sounds like, just kind of casually on here. There you go.
It only gets worse.
Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see. What is he going to do?
He's going to consider his life mistakes.
Yes.
He doesn't want to sell death sticks anymore.
All right. Well, yeah, certainly is going to do something here. I'm just making sure I'm going to do this right. He is.
Or you could not do it, pretend that it never happened.
Well, no, he's casted defensively here. Oop.
He rolled a 4. But that depends on what level of spell he was trying to cast.
Well,
So that's still a reasonably decent result.
that is indeed. Let's see. Now I just gotta roll. D4. Perfect. And while you see one Glabrezu, suddenly, in the same kind of square, shifting back and forth, is a second one. Gives a small smile outward.
I hate to give him a break, but are you sure it's just 1d4, not 1d4 plus, based on his caster level? I can't be a lawful good Rhodes lawyer if I don't point these things out.
This is very true. Let's see here. 1d4 plus 3 caster level.
Alright, you have the 1d4, I'm just checking.
Yeah,
You missed
sorry.
the static part.
It would be 5 then.
Oh god.
You are correct.
5 images or 5 of him?
5 images. And you do
Oh,
recognize
God.
the spell from the little chantings that he was doing, as well as the little.
Little Spout does not recognize any of this until, oh god, there's something.
Well, it's more for Star Dancers and Isdel's benefit. They would recognize this as mirror image. Because I believe you guys have casted this before, or at least seen it cast before and recognized it.
I literally have this spell.
Then you too.
You know, you would think that would give you a bonus to this.
I
Yeah.
think I know what it is.
Yep. All right. We get to Mr. Isdel's turn.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I mean, what's the DC to identify a spell?
Lower than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a level 2 spell, like.
Okay, well, I'm going to... Let me double check my spell list
I'm
real
gonna be
quick.
back in a second.
Let me check spellcraft, just for sake of argument.
Yeah, 15 plus spell level, so...
Yeah. You've rolled good enough to identify pretty much every spell that exists.
Rolling a 1, I can identify up to 6 level spells, no problem.
Identifying spells as they're being cast is not really a hard thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, okay, I'm going to cast Ice Spears.
Give me that caster level check.
That is one of your favorite spells.
Caster double check?
He has
For what?
He has SR.
Oh, yes.
Because this spell have resistance.
Ooh.
Right? That That's important.
How do you check that?
Resistance, yes. Resistance, no.
SR, yes.
Okay, then you gotta make that caster level check.
Okay.
Okay, figured I would check.
Ooh. And you summon up your ice spears, and as they fly toward him, you just kind of fizzle away.
I mean, okay.
You can't say you didn't try.
It, however, makes Spirit rather angry. Oh, he just wanted to poke you, like this! And she goes and attempts to poke him. Which is a thing that she does. She's on your side, as though.
Sure.
Oop. And look at that. Let's see. What is his AC? Those do not hit, unfortunately. As she flash left and right. Hey, she's still doing her little back and forth dodgy thing. And she is going to take this moment to take.
I seem to recall that we identified this thing. Was it immune to heat?
Its immunities, when you guys asked the questions, were electricity and poison. It does have resistance to fire, however.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
cool.
not
I have
immune.
a solution.
Yeah. Probably resist 10.
And Spirit is taking this path
Demon.
of movement very cockily as she does so, fully like not even rolling acrobatics for this one, giving him the attack of opportunity that he so deserves, because she. Let's see if he can hit her.
Don't worry, I got this, guys.
That's how she feels. Playing to the character. Where are his pincers? Actually, no, I'm just gonna bite. I'm gonna bite. Oop. Oh yeah. That
He
definitely-
likes the taste of horse.
Ouch. He reaches down and gives just a little nibble. A little nibble indeed. Let's see.
I don't think he gives little nibbles. I don't think he's like physically capable of little nibbles.
Oh yeah, these were definitely lethal nibbles, as she was kind of caught off guard by her own cockiness. Gives a yelp, as he definitely waylays said nibble upon her.
But she still does make the move.
Oh yeah.
Alright. So she was not killed. Hooray!
Yes, that is the good news. She takes that much damage. Darkfire.
Save us.
Yes.
You have bees in front of you, and it is your turn.
Are they bees or are they hell wasps?
They're hell wasps. I'm just calling them bees because they look like bees. Just more aggressive.
And deadly.
And deadly,
And
yes.
you have to make like 3 saves a turn, 4 saves a turn, and then you're gonna inevitably fail one of them because like it's 4 saves. You're going to roll like under a 20. You're gonna roll under a 10 for some of those saves.
And good news is that because it's a swarm, they don't have attacks of opportunity, so you can just kind of run wherever you want.
Alrighty, is this I take it this is an open door in front of me.
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty, so instead, I will actually cast something new upon myself.
Oh.
Something
Dust.
new, you say?
Dust form.
Dust form, you say?
You were reading my last chapter of fanfic, I see.
Oh!
No, who would do that?
Although I have come across them. Alrighty, so
I'm just saying, they fought a literal dust monster. It was pretty cool.
I keep my relative form, but me and my equipment become composed entirely of dust. In
Nice.
this dust form, I take no penalties for squeezing and can move through spaces as if I were a creature 3 sizes smaller without penalty. I am also considered incorporeal. Though any non-magical attack I take deals half damage, and magic attacks are unaffected. I can use my magic items and other equipment as normal.
Ooh, fancy.
Possibly too fancy.
Very fancy, actually. And are you using your movement to do anything? Dust. I got a little dust icon for you. Look at that.
Oh, sweet. Alright, actually, I'm going to go ahead and step there.
And
then
I
that would
was
be
going
my
to say, because something I learned yesterday too is if you wanted to run through the bees, they don't do damage unless they are on your square and they end their turn there.
Oh, okay. Well, then instead, I
They have
shall...
to. Yes, they have to end their movement on your square.
Yep. And they have no range for attacks.
David,
Yeah,
They have
put
no
it,
attack.
question.
David put it very succinctly. If you run through a room of spiders, they're not going to be doing a whole lot of biting as you run through it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Yep.
No, spiders, no.
A quick question. Is Spirit still in her illusion?
Oh no, Spirit is no longer in her illusion. However, she does seem to be sneaking about this corner. Like, seemingly getting ready to roll that stealth check. As you do.
I move back here. Just, back and through this swarm of hell wasps.
Hey, well,
Alrighty, that is my turn.
she didn't seem to notice you in your dusty form, partially because it seems like she also doesn't have dark vision, which doesn't help.
Loser.
So, that being said,
You had one job. One.
Darkfire.
I
Okay.
don't know what job you have in this case, David.
Wait, my job? My job is to throw water and fire.
Alright, so they are going to try to sting you. What did it say about normal attacks?
Well, I am incorporeal, so I'm immune to critical hits and precision-based damage, such as sneak attacks, unless the attacks are made using a weapon with a ghost touch special weapon quality.
Ah.
Alright, it's exactly like your intangible.
Well, in that
So pretty
case,
much, I don't.
Which
think they can
means
hit me.
that they will not be able to do any damage unless they are magic.
well, they certainly are trying.
They can try.
Yeah.
There's no rule against that.
Yep, and that's what they're doing.
We keep trying. No, you're not allowed to try.
They saw you, they said, get him! And then you turned dusty, and now they're like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Sting, 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 and they're just not getting you.
Just getting a whole bunch of sand in their eyes. That's
Yeah.
kinda cool.
They hate sand.
Gets everywhere.
Everybody hates it. Gets everywhere. Everybody hates sand. All sane people hate sand. All of them.
I hate sand. And Anakin Skywalker.
Yes, thank you for explaining the reference we were all making.
Oh. I've only seen the prequels twice!
Don't you meme? Come on, man.
I don't really watch a lot of movies.
It's not about movies. It's about internet memes.
And, like,
I've seen it like once.
Wait, did somebody say internet meme? I have my
No.
entire interest.
No.
It is your turn.
Also, that was a
Yeah.
lie. I'm actually not terribly interested in memes, but
Yes.
It is your turn, steady shoot.
I move away
Which direction
run
away?
away.
this way.
Awesome. You move away.
That's it.
Oh. And we get to Little Spout's turn. You now have a free, little, I guess, area to shoot these bees without steady shoot being there.
Hooray! I will step up because I would like to not hit steady shoot. Well, by
No.
step up, I mean float forward a little bit. Load. And then I will spray fire in, this direction.
I take it certain things have to make reflex saves.
Yeah, all of them. They all have to make the reflex saves. I should probably just checking the damage on that real quick. I probably should have already had Hero Labs open, but what was I thinking? Nothing. That's what I was thinking. I'm playing Little Spout. What do you want?
Ooh.
No, I'm joking. Little Spout is very clever when she wants to be.
Also, Isdo, your ice wall is getting fired upon.
What's it fired?
His ice wall there. I was just pointing that out as well.
Oh, yes.
How much
Technically,
damage are you doing to it?
let's find out! Alright, that's what I was checking.
Depending on how much damage you do, depends on what happens and if we're screwed.
Well, I mean, I would have to burn through several layers of them. Anyway, well, let's find
No,
out.
if you burn through a single layer with fire, the entire thing explodes.
Will that hurt the thing?
No, but it'll interrupt our vision
Oh,
for 10 minutes.
I mean that sounds awesome, but I'm guessing you don't want that because you don't like awesome things. I see how it is.
He likes
You like being able
seeing
to see?
instead of awesome things. You know.
Ah, lame. Come on, man. That's just lame. Anyway, so a spray. There it is. Modified cost of 3, but I can knock that down to 0. Hooray! 30-foot cone. It's just a regular blast. Okay, cool. DC is 21. Looks like 2 of them failed. Ha 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 ha. Oh, even the glow. Oh my god, he crit failed. Awesome.
You big crit failed. Ouch.
Hold on.
On what level are we? Level 11?
And
What's that?
Yes, we are 11.
And how much? Oh, oof. Ouch.
That
How
was
much? How
60.
much? Yeah, how much
Yeah,
damage
yeah,
did the swarm, the one that failed, took? Taken
Oh,
many boards.
well, actually, whether they failed or not, they are facing 54 damage, and then they save for half of that.
Bonk.
I'm assuming
27.
we cease having a bee problem, at least here at the moment.
Yes. But I'm still playing
And
the
we
bee
start
music because there's
having-
still one bee on one bee left on the map.
That's because the bees made a very tragic tactical decision. And it's like, let's not attack the person that can murder us. Yay! Murder. Ow!
Hey,
I was checking their intelligence.
so
They're
the
bees.
the ice wall, you just instantly dissolved it. There's now steam in the room for the next 10 minutes.
Nice. Does it say what radius the steam is in?
Suddenly melting a wall of ice creates a great cloud of steamy fog that lasts for 10 minutes. I'm assuming it fills the entire room.
It doesn't give you any guidance. It just says it becomes steam.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, is it just the square that this thing was in is steam? I mean, come on. Oh my god. Anyway, it's called
Probably
what?
does something
Ice wall?
like that. Yeah. It literally doesn't say.
Man, that's seriously not cool. All right, blah 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 blah.
There we go. That seems about right.
At least it doesn't in roll 20.
Well, I'm looking it up on D20. Blah 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 blah. We make a thing. Blah blah blah. Fire melts an ice wall and it reveals full damage. Suddenly melting a thing creates a gray cloud of steamy fog. Yeah, they literally do not tell you at all because that would be lame. Why would you need to?
Do we assume
need
it
to have-
does where duck move it left 1 square?
There you go.
Do we assume it just does something like that?
I would assume so. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I will point out is though that as you do that, you do see Spirit get the most devious little grin on her face, and she looks to you and just mouths the word "Thank you."
Okay,
I mean, I didn't do anything.
Will I actually get a use of this power that I thought I'd basically never actually get a use for, but I took it anyway? I can see through flames and smoke. Does this qualify?
Hmm.
It is a fine particulate in the air, blocking vision.
Is there things like that give you vision through fog? Because if there are abilities that let you see through fog, I'm going to say no, because then that would counts as fog.
I mean, there are abilities that let you see through fog. There are abilities that let you see through smoke. There are lots of abilities that let you see through either, and they don't specify which. I mean, it's just really whatever they feel like when whoever was writing those rules at those times. So I will accept either way.
I'm going to say that because you were the one who caused this, yes.
Hooray!
That makes sense.
It's my fire. I made that. Little Spout points proudly.
I
I did that. Start answer. Start answer?
Aha!
It's you.
Well, better start off with making a fly check to make sure I can hover. I think I'll have no problem.
Indeed, hovering. Hovering so hard, in the words of David.
Hey, you don't even understand how hard I'm hovering right now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, shoot him with all the magic missiles because I don't like the demons.
Woo!
Demons are gross.
Cast
They
level-
come from. It's not hell. What's the place they come from?
Your caster check's 24, yeah?
Yes.
Ooh, you just make it.
Is it demons or devils? There's a difference. An important
It's
difference.
a demon.
Okay. Oh, is there a
Oh, shit.
galaxy here now?
I just saw the damage. That's 50. Yeah, okay. I missed the damage there.
Oh, the missiles! That's like six overpowered magic missiles.
And you see Star Dancer kind of focus like right in that general direction. And somewhat thrown off guard, you hear ow, ooh, ow, ee, ah, ooh, 6 times as he is impacted for 56 damage. It is Ivory Drop's turn.
That'll be my. Yep.
Aha. If you're not moving anywhere, Star Dancer.
I don't see reason to at this point.
And is very,
See,
very
you didn't even have to use the extra perk that magic missile has. If it's the one I think it is.
Well, that's the biggest one. That's right. It has a. I should change that thing to have the other text.
Let me see here. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And Ivory Drop is also rolling a...
How did you get plus 36?
Ooh.
Because that's what it says. One sec. I'm finding it again.
Oop.
Here it is.
Aha.
Oh,
Greater magic missiles 1d6 plus the caster's spellcasting modifier.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. So for a level 5 spell dealing 56 damage, yeah, that's reasonable.
Yep.
That's pretty reasonable.
Dealing 56 damage that can't miss. Yeah.
And as opposed to like little spells, you said, here, everything in the area, take 36. Wait, wow!
Exactly.
Well, Ivory Drop starts chanting her little bit of magic, kind of seemingly focusing a hoof toward the demon, giving him a will save because she did beat his spell resistance.
Go Ivory Drop.
Whoop. Ooh, and he looked like he was about to just stop moving entirely just for a moment before he just seemed to snap out of it and keep his movement. He just barely succeeded.
If only we had a witch and or mesmerist around.
Witch.
It's Pingwing's turn. You know, I think Pingwing's gonna do it too. He's gonna try to get past the SR. All 3 Arcanists are kind of focusing all of their claws and or claws toward this thing right now.
Are they using their power to raise their DC?
I didn't.
I'm just saying that maybe these Arcanists should consider that.
Yep.
Possibly.
Actually, no, not that. Well, man, now it's a hard choice. Do you raise your caster level so you can get through the SR easier? That might be a good idea. Or you can raise your DC up by 1. Both are good options.
This is true.
Yep.
Though Pingwing is doing a thing. Whoop.
Oh, look at him.
With
He's like, good enough.
well, he was doing the thing that you were suggesting, David.
Oh, so he definitely blows through.
He definitely does. Just barely. It was actually kind of because of that he is able to.
Yay! I saved him with out-of-character advice that little spell can't claim credit for, but still will anyway.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
All right. And I'm just reading his little spell thing here, just to make sure that I'm doing his thing right. Aha, there it is. Every 4 levels beyond 3rd. Aha.
There we
Now
go.
he's
I added
doing
the.
now I have a question. So he's doing Scorching Ray because he passed this
It's only one SR per spell, even if there's multiple rays.
Okay, cool.
So either he makes it through with all of them, or he makes it through with none of them. The only exception is like that one magic missile spell I made, where you can actually try again, and it specifically notes that hey, this is not normal.
All right. Well, he does have to make ranged touch attacks. As you do.
Who does that?
But he's also Pingwing, so this is probably going to go well. He has 3 rays. But alas, and all of his rays unfortunately miss. They do kind of crack some of the books behind that slowly start kind of reforming, however, just a little bit. You see him kind of cringe almost internally for a second. And he just kind of whispers, "I'm sorry," but to the books.
Poor books. What did they do to deserve this?
Now the Glabrezu here, it is his turn. And just pulling up his sheet here. Nice. Alright, let's see here. I'm just reading this. I gotta read these just to make sure I'm doing things.
Read faster.
I know, I'm sorry.
Oh, wait, that's
Thankfully, this is a professional show, and we prepared a pre-read version already.
Alright, well. Looking onward to you, actually, little spout.
I don't know.
You kind of seem to have a affinity to blow things up around you. You hear him shout one single word in a demonic tongue.
Yes, but can he see me?
Let's see.
So I'm pretty sure there's 10 feet of fog between me and him, which means he literally cannot see me.
Doesn't say that it needs to be able to see you.
No, I mean he has to be able to target me. You can't
this is
target
fair.
what you can't see.
This is very fair.
If I had just regular concealment, then it's like, oh, I can barely see you. Good enough. Ah!
Just like that. Well, it seems like the ice wall explosion that had happened more or less saved you in this instance.
See, Little Spout planned it all along. She will never claim otherwise.
Well, well then, instead of that, then he just starts doing his chanting. Little
Oh
Spout.
god, he's casting something.
You kind of see him start tossing a small lodestone up and down in one of his claws, just kind of withdrawing it, almost like summoning it, like from somewhere along his body. And he just starts tossing it up and down while he kind of chants.
What's he casting? What's his casting?
Well, you'll soon very, very much find out as ooh, nice. Actually, that is not enough to recognize the spell list.
Oh god,
crap.
is he casting a level 9 spell?
He's casting a spell that's up there. Well, actually, hang on. Let me just make sure. Would you be able to recognize level 8 spells?
With that check, I would be able to recognize a level 12 spell.
Never mind, then you do know. It is reverse gravity.
Oh!
Boy, I remember what happened the
Doesn't
last
affect
time
me.
I saw this spell.
Yo,
That sounds amazing.
Or little
Fine,
spout.
fine.
Yeah, no, it will affect Little Spout. Little Spout will just like suddenly be upside down, blink.
yeah, it specifically says things that like can fly and levitate like really aren't affected. And I'm just seeing here because he could go.
So that means I can catch myself, right?
If you roll a fly check, yeah, you're a clumsy flyer.
I'm suddenly imagining Study Shoot grabs little spout. They both go flying. No!
I'm already flying, so.
All right. Well, in that case,
How high is the roof?
the roof is going to be about 20 feet above you. Well, at least in this room. In other rooms, you had seen it go like a lot higher, like up to like literally a few hundred feet of just straight up books.
So
Well,
David,
then we win! Dun, dun, dun,
do I
dun,
still need
dun.
to do a fly check just to like flip myself over with my wings and land?
If you're trying to land, that'd just be like fancily. That'd just be an acrobatics check.
I'll just do that because that's just 20 feet. That's not that bad.
So you land on the ceiling. Boop.
That goes for you as well, Darkfire. He can actually target you with that as well.
Madre de Dios. Alrighty.
What are you doing is now?
Oh, Darkfire, you are in one of those rooms that's several hundred feet up. Are you able to
Oh,
float? Are you able
What is the radius of this thing?
It is 10 feet, a 10-foot cube per level.
Right, but I imagine he can only target at least what he can like imagine he's trying to target. So I can imagine he gets this room really easily.
He doesn't even know I'm here yet.
Right.
So
Oh,
is it a
sure.
radius or is it like a targeting area?
Well, yeah, because well, let's see. It does
So-
say up to 1 10-foot cube per level, so it does sound like a targeted thing.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I think he would easily go, no, this whole room, fuck this room.
Yeah,
But
pretty much.
He wouldn't necessarily get the other room because why would he even be thinking about it?
That is fair.
Wait, this
yeah.
is a 10-foot cube, so does this mean they only go 10 feet into the air?
No, he could pick cubes over the cubes.
Okay.
So how many cubes does he have to work with?
Let's see. His caster level. 100 and 14 cubes.
14 cubes. Okay. So, just for sake of argument, we have 3, 7, 3, 8. I'm going to show that I'm not good at math. All right. 56. And these are 10-foot cubes, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. So it takes 28. Wait, is that right? No, I feel like I did that wrong. I totally did that wrong. $14. There we go.
Aha.
So it takes 14 of these cubes to blanket the room.
Well then, yes. That is
That
what he does.
doesn't-
And how many cubes does he have?
14.
He has 14. Okay, so he does basically just throw everybody 10 feet up. Unless this thing actually gives a specified height. Does it give a specified height?
I think
Oh.
it does, yes, actually. Let's
10-foot cubes.
Wait,
Okay.
doesn't Isdell have wings? Or was
Yeah.
he just not flying?
What's
He's
It
just
the-
not
was
flying
only
right now.
20 feet. But if it's only 10 feet, then I'm going to have to
Yeah,
fly
it does say the spell
because-
resists gravity in an area, causing unattached objects and creatures in the area to fall upward and reach the top of the area in 1 round.
Oh,
Okay, so it's infinite up. So we're only measuring width and length, not height.
Yeah, it's like if you
Yeah.
if you are within the range that it was, it's just like whoop, goodbye gravity. And
so then I just land on the roof because I'm
Yes.
and cats always land on their feet.
Do you have
Uh,
boots of
Well, it says-
catfall?
Is it when it says the area, does it mean the room or does it mean the area of the reverse gravity?
Of the reverse gravity, you're going to hit the ceiling.
Okay.
And unless you're flying.
I like
which
how
case you do not hit the
I
ceiling.
like how it specifies if there is no ceiling, you just kind of reach the top of the like where you start like where it ends and then
You have reached space!
Well,
Oh
this is what
god!
that's just
Isn't
this
a
is what
20-foot
makes me-
ceiling, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
This is
we're
what
just
confuses me.
hovering in the middle of the room.
Oh well, it says
No, it goes up to the roof.
No,
just
it says
if
if an
it not-
object or creature reaches the top of the area without striking anything, it remains there. Which means that you don't just keep going; you reach the top of an area, which would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
the
Yeah.
area of reverse
They're
gravity.
cubes.
I-
So if it's a 20-foot tall room and they're 10-foot cubes, we're floating in the exact middle of the room. Vertically.
Unless he wants to get a smaller area and stack them up.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So they won't reach the ceiling unless he wants to affect a smaller area and stack the cubes on top of each other.
No, I think he's good just blanking in the first part.
Okay, so then everybody's
All right, so everybody's just suddenly thrown up 10 feet. Wow.
And according to the spell, you're just lightly oscillating until the spell ends.
Well, yeah, because suddenly you hit real gravity, so then you start falling, and now reverse gravity. Then you raise back. No, not falling.
Okay, then I do decide to fly then because that's just gonna get annoying. Actually, can I just pedal backwards on my? I'll do with my thing.
Have you ever played an old Final Fantasy? Hover has been cast on you.
Yes. Unless I back up 5 feet.
All right.
Because he didn't hit 5 feet behind me.
Isdell, it is your turn.
Cool. So I'm just going to flap my wings backwards and go back 5 feet, and I'm suddenly out of the gravity field, and I fall back to the ground, I guess.
I'm just imagining a cat trying to land on his feet, and it's just spinning in a circle slowly at the edge of the...
No! I don't understand what's going on.
And then I'm going to let's see what spell should I?
Oh, so is this how you turn a cat into a perpetual energy machine?
And I am going to cast Snowball.
At the
and no, there is no SR.
Ah, but can you see him and target him? See, that argument also goes for you, Mr. Isdell.
I would assume if I moved here, yeah, because the edge of the cloud's not going to be as thick.
Wow.
Well, I mean, there are rules for that. If you only have to go through 5 feet of fog, then it's only concealment. But once you get 10 feet of fog, then you can't see a dang thing.
Well, I mean, I can just go, let's see. I mean...
He's trying to avoid the gravity.
I mean, I can just throw in his direction. He takes up the entire area.
He does. That would.
I mean, that is legit. You can target a square. You have a 50% chance of missing, but you can target a square. So what square?
Hold on, I can't see him over here?
You could see like a couple. You could see like a claw. It's 5. That's 5 feet of fog, so it's just more concealment.
All right, so he has regular concealment then, which is only a 20% chance of missing. Woo!
Okay, what do I need?
That's better.
Well,
1d100 and don't roll under 20. Well, 20 or lower. 20 or lower is bad. Don't do that. 100!
Ooh,
I saw the 0 and I was like, yeah, I'll wait. He pulled it through.
You know, the roll outward to hit him technically missed, but because that was a D100, that was a 100. I'm gonna say that one hit. Just because that was cool.
I've never seen a D100 land on 100.
It's pretty rare. I mean, it's supposed to be a 1 in 100 chance, but like I really pretty much never see it.
That's awesome.
Good job.
Is that your turn, Estelle?
Yes, because that was a full standard action.
Whoosh. Good job. Gets you Spirit's turn. Aha, now Spirit's going to be fancy. Let's see here. Just so I can see how stealthy she is being currently. And while I have his sheet here too, I may as well do this. Oh, the madman. Alright. So, Spirit is successfully stealthed, as she just kind of peeks around the corner here. And with a flash of her rapier, once again. Aha! And guess what she gets? Sneak
What?
attack.
I am back, still without pizza.
Did she confirm? She did not confirm the crit.
She did not confirm the crit, but just the normal crit on her thing still hits for 13 plus 24 damage.
Minus whatever DR it almost certainly has, because demon.
Yep. And is that question for you, David? Does DR count against sneak attack and damage, or just as a unit?
I'm pretty sure that's all together.
Perfect.
Sneak attack pretty much inherits everything that the regular attack adds to it.
Aha.
Except that it's precision damage, so that matters.
Little Spout, start answer. Kind of you as well.
Hello.
As they'll kind of see the like Spirit do her little sneaky, and then just literally jab him in the section of his claw that makes it like involuntarily close a little bit. And Spirit looks rather snarky at this fact. Pulls back her rapier, kind of sticks out her tongue. Darkfire, it is your turn.
Alrighty, so I turned into dust, kind of walked back through them, and now they're all trying to sting me. And that's a little annoying, because it's like, I don't know, don't you have something better to do? Like dying? So I cast Fireball at my feet.
Nice. You know, these poor things only have 24 HP.
Oh,
Yeah,
trust me, I will roll all ones.
Let's see it.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Nice.
Alrighty, sweet.
Times 1.5.
I got close with 4 at once.
Let's see here. Up. So they are saving against 48 damage, which is exactly half of 24 if they saved anyway. So I'm not even going to have them roll a reflex save.
Wait, hold on. What was that that
so
you just did?
because
Because
they're a swarm, you deal 1.5 times damage, the damage that you did.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and they have 24 HP currently, and they would be saving for half damage against 48. So they're dead either way.
Okay.
Yep.
Sweet.
So they just all the bees, they sting, and then suddenly, this dust cloud from this dust cloud comes a large ball of fire, which kind of briefly lights up the room. You guys could also see that from the bottom as the whole room just kind of wing, and you catch a few books on fire.
Oh, whoops! I forgot about that bit.
And I need you to give me a reflex save.
Just to make sure, real quick, is this still library or is this just dungeon?
Oh, this is the library.
So all around me are bookcases.
Darkfire, you fucked up.
Everything around me is bookcases right now.
This is a library dungeon.
There are.
Well, I completely forgot about that, or I would have done something different.
Wow.
But I chose my poison.
You had. Now give me that reflex save. Ooh, nice. So, you see as you kind of as some of the books start catching fire, strangely enough, the fire starts turning blue on the books that it had caught fire. Slowly start like turning more into like icicles, if anything, and start flying back at you in very spiky shards as the books themselves put themselves out, though things are flying towards you. Being that you are dust, however, what does it say against magical attacks for you?
Half damage.
Well, I'm not sure. Give me just a moment, because that's what happens for incorporeal.
Yes, half damage.
Okay.
Alrighty, so the 32 damage that you had rolled for this, take half of that. That's how much damage it was going to do, and then take another half of that.
So 8.
Yes, that's how much damage you take.
Whoops! I'm sorry.
Kind of hear some vague screaming from the books, it sounds like, though more in your head than anything.
I'm just gonna walk away from this area. And I'm gonna go see what everybody down here is doing. Now, quick question. I may have not really know. Everybody I can see from that room was immune to the reverse gravity. So where does it start at?
One more square inward, and you will hit it. Nice.
Now you are hovering.
Whee! But you are also dust. Can you float as dust? Does it say that you can?
No.
Or is that
It's
is that an incorporeal thing, David? Like levitating?
Incorporeal things can usually fly, but that is not an innate trait of incorporealness.
Ah, then yes, you would be subject to it then, Darkbriar.
What in the world is going on? I just got here.
Spirit.
Although I don't know if I can talk as a dust cloud.
If it says that, if it doesn't say that it like stops your speech, then you can.
Ah, okay.
Spirit, however, not looking back and more focused on this demon that's likely going to swipe at her again, kind of looks back with the rapier in her mouth. Oh, decided to join the party, sir.
Oh, it's you.
And guess whose turn it is?
The dead bees?
The bees. Oh yeah, they are dead. Forgot about that.
GG, fam.
Steady shoot. It is your turn then.
Oh, really? Okay. It's only been. Man, I didn't take a chest check. Anyway, I'm gonna move over here, and then I'm gonna cast haste.
How are you moving? You're floating.
I'm
He's
floating.
going to swim through the air.
Okay, I'm sorry. Full disclosure. I don't know what's going on.
You're oscillating 10 feet in the air, just kind of up and down because he reversed gravity.
But he didn't take it to the ceiling.
Right. So we're all just floating here. Is there a way for me to
We're all
to
float
move?
down here.
Am I smart enough to understand that by like pushing something away from me, it would cause me to move forward?
I am going to give you a fly check. Go for it.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that'll be great with my -5 dexterity.
I was going to
That's
say.
okay. Because you don't have a fly speed or maneuverability, you don't have a penalty to fly.
I
Hooray!
mean, I still have a -8 to fly because I am large, which already gets a penalty to fly.
Well, yes, this is true. At least you have a -16.
In before.
Look, can I grab Little Spout?
I mean, I'm not stopping you.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Little Spout and I'm gonna push her. Hold on. This direction.
Am I just going to go crashing into a wall?
Yes, I'm gonna throw you directly into a wall in order to propel me forward. I think I'm gonna go into this
So
thing
what
here.
direction? So I don't see you pointing or anything.
This way. I'm gonna throw you at this wall, and that's gonna throw me this way. And I'm gonna drift closer to my target.
My roll 20 is just not reacting. That's
I'm going to give you a
I wanna
strength.
reset.
I'm gonna give you a strength check for that if Little Spout is allowing you to. Just kind of.
Also, wouldn't that be like a CMD?
That's why
I
I'm
have
saying.
a question.
That's why I'm saying if you're allowing it, Little Spout. Otherwise,
I
yes.
have a
mean, my
question.
CMD is better than my strength check because I get bonuses.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a question. Little Spout is using magical flight. Does she just count as a fixed point?
Little Spout only exerts enough strength to, carry what she can normally carry.
And what can you
Okay.
normally? Oh, I was gonna say, what is your carry? Then.
Well, obviously she holds herself up because, that would be awkward if she couldn't do that. But she only weighs 75 pounds.
Ah.
Hey, what
So,
about
so what I'm
she
hearing
can-
is law of conservation of momentum is coming into play here.
And she can hold
Does this
up
mean
to
I have to throw her into
150
the wall so
pounds
hard she'll
heavy.
take damage in order to move me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord! Did he roll 100 on a D100? I'm sorry.
Yes, he did.
Sorry.
Also, could you shift click again? I'm sorry, I had to reload the page.
Whoosh.
You're going.
Yay!
You are gonna go this way, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go this way, in order to collide clumsily with the villain over there, and then swing my axe at him.
I'm giving you
But I
three.
guess you
I'm
can't
giving you 3 squares of
probably-
movement for that roll.
I'm going to. Okay, 3 squares of movement is enough to get me close enough to attack him.
Whoosh.
But I assume that this isn't my move action. Is it?
I was going to assume that was. I was actually going to let that be your move action.
Oh, cool. Then I'm
Because that
gonna
was
cast
kind of
s-
creative.
Cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and cast haste actually, and it's gonna be on me, Spirit, and who else is a physical attacker? Little Spout.
Nice.
You just threw into a wall.
For 1d4
right.
damage, so 4 damage.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna cast haste on all 3 of us.
Okay.
Also, your tail's on fire slightly. You're above a torch.
What?
At this moment, I am busy.
Does haste have a certain number of targets?
It does, but I don't know how many.
Okay, one sec.
You can target pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's everyone in a radius.
No, it's probably.
The trick is that the
limited
2 people can be more than
numbers,
30
though.
feet, and that's more than 30 feet. So, like,
Yeah.
hitting Isdell would be impossible. You could get everybody but Isdell very easily.
I'm sure that I copied this in my
Creature level.
spells.
Yeah.
Hey.
So it's 1 creature per level. That means you can do up to 11 creatures.
My description was all right. Anyway, so if that's the case, I closed my browser. Hold on. Back.
If that's the case, then I guess I'm just gonna disappear. All right. I'll do
Nope,
it.
that's not the right one. History.
I forgot how to do.
Okay, I gotta
What button did they stick the pointer on?
tell him back. Launch game. This is where we're going. We're going to hell, and we're gonna come back. That's how it works, right?
No, it's
Right.
partially named that because like all 3 of you have somebody there that like at least I believe that you guys love in some fashion or another. So you know the whole saying, "I'd go to hell and back
Only-
for you." That's kind of where that comes
only
from.
a little bit of love potion influences that, you know.
That's where the campaign names come from. Is just that old like lovers saying, "I'll go to hell and back for you," that kind of thing.
Cool. Anyway, if the range is within everybody, then yeah, everyone gets
Yeah,
haste. Joy.
You could very
Yeah.
easily get everybody but Isdell.
Yep.
All right. Isdell, enjoy not having haste.
Yeah, because Isdell is
Okay.
more than 30 feet away from both of those 2 people, so couldn't do Isdell and those 2 at the same time.
Yeah, Isdell, you're a caster, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't feel
That's
so
what you,
bad.
that's what
about
you
not
get for
giving
getting
you-
outside the gravity zone.
That's
I'm
right.
fine with
That's
that.
right. That's right. I don't feel so bad about not giving you haste. You're a caster.
I'd rather have my
Probably
feet
going to be
on the
using
ground.
your ability on casting.
Alrighty. Well,
Meanwhile, I know Little Spud is probably going to be whipping like 3 times or something.
Well, I would be, but somebody knocked me away!
Oh yeah, that's right.
speaking of Little Spout, boop, and the fog goes away because it was conjured here on her turn.
Okay.
Boop. That's
Oh, I
it.
thought we had 10 minutes to that thing.
Oh, does it stay there 10 minutes? I thought it just stays there 1 round.
Nope.
Boop. Still
It's
there
like,
then.
no, you were stuck in a sauna for forever.
Alright, it's your turn then, Little Spout.
Okay, well, Little Spout shakes her head, apologizes to the torch for bumping into it.
The torch looks mildly less hurt, I suppose.
And then she takes flight. I mean, she's already flying, but she flies. Whee!
Whee! Where are you flying?
She has no reason to get too close to this thing because, you know, it has reach. Well, so does she. There? Trying to figure out how close I can get to it. 10, 15. Yeah, okay. So I think right there would be just fine.
Nice.
And then the whip comes out.
Epic. Go for it. It's not a spell-like ability, is it?
Oh god. Yes.
Aha. That you need
Just
to roll
realized.
What is your caster level
things.
for that ability?
Ah, you do make the spell resistance.
Hooray! Did I touch him? Touch, touch, touch. Only one attack.
Just the one? You did make
I
you did
had to move!
Oh yes, you did. You did make contact, though not hard enough, as it were. You at least hit his touch. Not his normal AC though.
This is a touch man.
Oh, yes. And yes, you did hit his touch. Ah, I keep forgetting it's fire. I don't know why.
I am buffeting him with the fire whip.
However, being that it is fire seems to take a considerably less amount of damage than it normally would have.
But it still hits. Da, 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 da.
Start answer.
Yeah, just a second. My cheat wasn't reload or doing my buffs correctly. Reloading. May or may not fix it. See thing? Okay.
See, Little Sprout needs to know if those books have been waterproofed or not.
Ah, well, I mean, they seem, you know, like when you see like a hydrophobic leaf kind of thing, that's just the water just kind of pulls on the edge and slows down. That's kind of what you're seeing on the edge of the shelf where this fog is. Kind of
Excellent. Then she knows what she must do. I can guarantee it'll be nothing good, but you know.
Aha.
I'm going to use horn bolts just because, a higher chance to get through the DR or SR.
Go for it.
I think I had no problem getting through the SR.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Horn bolts, nice.
I think only one of those hit him.
Let's see here. Just the one, or? Liz?
I'm reading. Let's see. Yeah. So, I guess the first damage, since it actually got through, which. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look up because the description says 6d6, and then I'm only rolling 5d6, so I'm wondering what the heck is after that. Something might not be done correctly.
But yes, that one though, if you target them all at the same creature, you don't get to do extra damage.
Yep, but I have 3 rolls in case I targeted three things.
Gotcha.
Yes. Also, I think that's the one that if you have SR, you get to try the SR every time.
Yes.
Which is nice. But you rolled a 20 on the
for 2
SR.
caster levels. So I get 66 at 12. So, yes, that's correct. Correct damage, 15. Wow, that was not great.
But you did damage.
Yay! Yeah, I rolled a 6 and 2 1s on that damage, so.
It could have been worse.
Could have.
Alright.
3 1s.
Right. And it is Mrs. Ivory Drop's turn. Who, of course, would absolutely love the opportunity you do a thing. Giving Mr. This guy another will save. As you do. Defenses.
Which this guy? Which this guy?
The Glabrezu. Let me check
Oh,
to
okay,
see if
good.
he failed. Will he fail or will he pass? I can't be sure.
Will he stay or will he go?
Ooh. He did pass. She seemed to be trying to cast the same thing on him, though it didn't work, and she's just getting more and more frustrated. Pingwing, on the other hand. Let's see. What is Mr. Pingwing gonna do? I know what Pingwing's going to do. Actually, no, I don't know why he didn't cast this on himself before. He's going to cast Mage Armor on himself because he should do that. Oh, I forgot to do that. That's a thing. The Glabrezu, however, upon that last hit, actually, Star Dancer, he kind of thumps down on one knee, and he definitely is. He looks fairly worse for wear in terms of what he's doing, and he actually just kind of thump onto the ground, seemingly passed out. And as he does, you just kind of see his body. You know, like the Avengers when they kind of dissolve away.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like that from like, the left to the right. It just kind of goes. And he's no longer there. Oop. You have defeated the demon.
Let us about clip clops our hooves. Clip clop, clip clop. That was good. I was going to bring out the water hose next.
Steady shoot. You are within a cloud of fog.
The guy's already dead? Really?
Seems
Am
like
I
it.
in a cloud of fog on the ground?
What was that?
Well, what's the duration on that?
Yeah, what's the deal with the
Oh, yeah, and you guys all just kind of thunk back onto the ground.
Okay, I go out of the ground.
Wait, what?
I go out of the
Oh, the fog.
the fog, excuse me. We had just talked about ground, forgive me. Okay?
And Spirit,
I've been drinking gin.
Spirit,
I'm not sure I can.
Spirit puts her rapier away,
Oh.
starts coughing and like waving her hoof in front of her. Why is it so dusty in here?
The dust cloud shrugs.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm like, I don't know. Is there more giant demons to fight? I can't fight the hell wasps.
Hell
It
if I
doesn't-
know, says Spirit, shrugging before smirking. That was a clever pun. Nobody laughed.
Little spout points towards where there was an ice wall. Oh, there was something in the way. I got rid of it.
Oh, good.
What do you think they were hiding back there?
I'm gone for 10 minutes and suddenly you're all fighting a demon.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that came from.
Welcome to being an adventurer, says Little Spout, throwing her hooves wide.
Ivory Drop just kind of shrugs. She's right, you know.
I mean, this is true.
Pingwing holds up his light. Pingwing like looks back in the room that you'd come from, Darkfire, and then just starts sprinting back there. Oh no, the books, the books, the books! What? Oh.
Don't worry, they're fine. They're fine. They
Oh,
attacked me.
should I finish looking in the other room now that there are bees?
Kind of comes back. He's hyperventilating slightly, but he's fine. And Pingwing kind of looks over there. Well, if there's not any more bees. Well,
And so Little Spout returns.
whoosh across the void. Bonk.
Yes. Bee.
Wait, what?
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay, so wait, what is this then?
All right, so really quickly before you go on a little spot, let me explain this to Darkfire. This right over here is just a little secret vent that was discovered by somebody's perception check.
Oh.
Yes, just so you are aware.
It is sized for small creatures, like
Then
Little Spout.
I would like to go in as well.
Like steady shoot if he
As I can, since I am currently dust.
both uses his magic
Although I now realize as soon as I go
his
through
magic
this,
corset and squeezes.
it is likely that
And he just like magically slurps through tiny,
Slurps.
tiny little
Slurps.
slurps. Yes.
oh,
Awesome.
so I just realized I probably have this
Onomatopoeia
for,
is the right descriptor here.
I have this for like 30 more seconds.
And if people still in this room right over here, you guys hear a small a small kind of like whimpering, almost crying voice coming from the room that the Glabrezu had been in. Glabrezu.
Real quick, and then I go through this portal as well.
Little Spout is examining the store. Suspicious store.
That was just a trap at the time. It just says T on it because that was what was activated.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, we already set it off.
There you go. What was that, Little Spout?
Looking at the store, this suspicious store.
Give it a look.
I woke up as I returned to normal now, by the way.
It looks stuck.
Is it wood?
No, it is iron. Actually, it's an iron.
Damn
door.
it.
Little Spout looks to Darkfire, who is stronger. Can you open it?
Darkfire is dust at the moment.
No, I turned back to normal because I ran
okay.
out of time. It's 1 round per level.
Ah. Whoosh.
Nice while it lasts.
I mean, what's your strength?
What a thing to
Little
ask.
Spout just sort of like scowls a moment. Then she sighs and she moves up and she gives it her best try.
Go for it.
I will attempt to help.
Ah. And you go for it as well.
I just make a strength check.
Straight check. Your target is 10. You did it.
Ah. Even assisting, however, the door just seems to be absolutely stuck in place. The weird angle that it is.
No, why don't we have steady shoot over here?
Because I don't think he can get me turn into dust. I say, struggling to open the door.
Little Spout sticks out her tongue. Well, why don't we look somewhere else? There's lots of other
Well,
places.
I think I saw another door over here.
What? No. That wait. Oh.
No, never mind. That's a wall. I don't remember what I'm seeing. Forget I said anything.
You got distracted by bees. Maybe we could find another way to get back to everybody else.
Yes. Wait. Is there any kind of a opening beneath this door?
Beneath the door? No, it is
Yeah, or like around it.
It's wedged in the place that it is. Absolutely
Okay.
wedged. It's not coming out of there one way or the other.
It is or is not?
It is not.
Okay.
Little Spout is so suspicious.
Is there a lock on it or?
No, there does not seem to be a lock on it. It literally just seems stuck.
Little Spout is looking around suspiciously.
Looking around the room that you're in?
Yes.
Well, you do see another stuck kind of iron door over here.
Why are they all stuck?
But other than that, this room does seem to be fairly empty. Other than just books and
I was about to say, I imagine there's still lots of books.
Oh yeah, there's books all around. This specific
Books for days.
this specific room seems to have like just casually perusing some of the sides. You read them because their titles are in Terran. There's a lot of books related to the crafting of constructs and the like. This is what this room seems to be somewhat dedicated to.
Little Spout gasped with delight. She could recreate that store. Nah. And she goes back over to the door.
Meanwhile, back up here, Isdell and the rest of y'all, like I said, had heard a kind of whimpery voice coming from the room that the Glabrezu had come from.
Well, there's no ice wall because it's steam.
It's
Yeah.
a steam wall. You're welcome.
It's a steam wall, you know, like the winter sale that's currently going on right now.
Oh yeah. Huh. Should look.
Haha.
I thought it was a funny joke. Either too much. I just want to delete the ice wall. There we go.
You made your roll check, but it was a 3.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I don't know. I'm following everyone else at this point. I'm gonna stick kind of towards the back and avoid people. Or try to avoid anybody that we encounter. So, you know.
That's fair. Spirit, somewhat, after coughing a little bit, make sure that her rapier is very snugly onto her side and looks onward. We should have showed him. Didn't take much, if you ask me. And she looks toward you, Steady Shoot, because she still is super, super fast on her hose right now because of your haste. She kind of she gives you a little bump on the shoulder. That was quite a finest display of spell work there, Mr. Munster. You don't mind me calling you that. Bumps him again. Bump, bump. I just complimented you, and not even so much as a thank you. And she puts up her nose. Donk. Goes over here. And she takes a deep breath. Fine. My compliments go to you instead. And she gives you a bump, Star Dancer.
Okay. Thank you then.
She gives a rather teasing look onward. Oh, if only a certain cat over there could cast as good as you can. Starts
Now, no need to be mean.
What spells do I have exactly?
Wow, Little Spout is feeling her oats with strength. She's trying really hard. It's like,
just pushing against it.
Yes, that is what she is doing. She's
Well,
trying to fly into the door, hoping that extra little force will make the difference.
Radical seems somewhat dead. Isdale and Star Dancer, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna just walk through the steam to see what's whimpering over here.
Gotcha. And as you kind of go into that door, you are led into the room that does kind of have some. It has some scratching along the walls, as if like the thing's tails and claws, like it might have just accidentally bumped into a couple things. It doesn't seem like this part of the library is destroyed for the most part. However, somewhat at the edge of the room right there is a small sphinx that is kind of in tatters and is cowering and kind of has like paws over his eyes, and he looks genuinely scared. Is he gone?
Yes, we made him go away.
Thank you. He kind of he does back up one square as you kind of go back over there. How do I know I can trust you?
I have a library card, and we just did kill a demon.
You know what? Give me a diplomacy check.
Sure, I can do all the diplomacy.
How do I know
I rolled a 1.
How do I know?
That's still a 25.
Yeah.
I know. I rolled a 1, and it's a 25.
You know, he looks at you somewhat a little strangely, because you know you answered his question of how can I trust you with I have a library card. Though he kind of mentally figures that anybody who does reason that they can be trusted with library card likely isn't there to kill him. So.
I'm just saying that statement pretty much matches rolling a 1 with a plus 25 diplomacy.
And he stops moving, but he doesn't come any closer.
Are you injured?
He nods.
I have to get closer to heal you.
Okay, I will move.
Okay. How injured does he look?
He
Apparently,
looks like near death.
Oh.
What does he look like exactly?
The Persian himself, he is well, he has a small cloak on, similar to kind of how Ring Dancers was. In terms of it's just like kind of around the neck, it doesn't go too far down the sides, just like a little cape almost. He's kind of like a really dark, like burgundy color. Has some small kind of blackish glasses on him. That look a little bit askew. One of the lenses is kind of broken out. He genuinely just is kind of shuddering in the space that he is.
Okay.
It's a thing because it's not prepared in my spellbook. Your critical wounds, 4th level.
Do we have a Persian in our group, right?
A Persian?
Yes.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
Isdell.
Okay.
But not a Sphinx.
Right. Well, this guy was described as a Persian, right? Am I wrong?
No,
What do you
Is there
say?
he's a
Oh,
Sphinx.
okay, never mind. Because I know Isdell's looking for a Persian.
real quick? Hey, Ducky. Are there any books in this room?
Which room? I could almost guarantee yes is the answer.
Is there books in this room? Yes. There's books in every room.
I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
like-
just
There
making
are almost
sure.
no rooms where there are no books.
3 less than the maximum I can heal. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
Can I pull out my purple
That is
torch?
nice. It really is. Oh man, 877.
I know.
Darkfire. This
That's
dungeon.
lucky.
This
We're gonna
dungeon
do a
is
crit
literally
hit.
library shelves. There will be.
I know.
books.
I'm just making sure that this little tiny corridor I'm in
Yeah.
does have books. Do any of them look like illusions or out of place?
And this one?
Yes, in the one that I am in.
No, but you do see
This
a very clear entrance right over here that seems to be blocked on the other side of wherever it leads out to.
That's blocked on the other side?
Yeah. So you this little S that you see here, the little corner of. Yeah.
Do I see any, like, is there, like, any, like, opening of a crack, or?
It seems that there is an exit out. It looks like there's a the exit out is blocked by a good amount of skulls.
A good amount of what?
Skulls just piled up in that like in front of the entrance. That's
Well, that seems like a bad idea to try to get past. Is it large enough for me to go through?
you have to push through the skulls.
Well, I mean, like, is the opening like that, or is it like one of those vents?
Oh
that
yeah,
you
it's
can
literally
go
like
through?
a doorway. It's just blocked off with a very large pile of skulls.
I kind of test it with a paw. Does it seem pretty sturdy?
Yeah. Feels like there's probably more skulls on the outside of what you can see.
Okay.
Man.
Nice.
My turn into that has a better fit here. All right, give me just a moment. I'll look some stuff up.
Hey, I can see.
All right, so I go ahead. I like try to shoulder past it with like as much force as I can.
Yeah, give me a little bit. Give me a strength check.
Yeah,
You do actually manage.
I get past it.
Well, you get through. You're kind of in it. This is like actually how you look. Like part of your body is in the skull. Part of your like snoot is out of it.
All right, I try to pull myself from the rest of the skull wall.
All right. Let's tell you what's in this room before you do that.
Okay.
All
Guess I'm gonna
right.
Pull myself back.
So, in the room, other than the skulls, do you do see a something scrawled in the side of the wall, just like right up here in the corner. It does seem to be kind of in a runic,
Where at?
almost tribal kind of language, where whatever it is, right up here. Boop.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, I'm in the wrong.
Are you in the wrong layer?
Yeah. Boop.
Damn you, layers!
Okay.
I love you and hate you at the same time.
So this wouldn't be a language I know, or could I make a linguistics check?
You could certainly make a linguistics check, and if you have a rank in it, then you can decipher the language pretty much.
I have 4 ranks in it.
Well, decipher the language as to what it is, not what it says.
Okay. So it's not anything like it's not some. You know what? I'll just make the check.
They're definitely goblin runes.
Oh.
Do you have Goblin?
No, but I feel like I have just about everything else.
Wait,
It's
so do we
like-
need to speak Goblin or read Goblin?
If you have the language, it's assumed that you know both, unless otherwise stated.
'Cause I mean, I have-
I'm asking
They're
specifically
trying to
for
read
spells.
Goblin.
Read Goblin,
mean-
okay.
unless Null is somehow similar, I don't think I can read it.
That's pretty much why you recognize the language, is because they're kind of similar. It's like reading Spanish and French. You could pick up a couple words, but that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know comprehend languages.
But I mean, comprehend language is only for spoken language, right?
No,
No, that's
No.
tongues.
Oh, really? Well, in that case,
read magic is for spell tones.
All right. Back over here.
actually,
Back over here. Let me scroll down to Little Spout. I kind of have to keep all where you guys are going.
Yeah.
Don't go too far, like on your own.
because I do know what I want to do next, but I'll wait.
I paused, but I did roll perception to see if there were any horrible traps before me. Oh god.
Not that you
Or
know.
secrets.
Not that you see.
Hooray.
This is literally Little Spout's like theme song in the background as she's going around.
She might be humming it as she goes. Ooh, 2 doors. Which door looks less stuck?
Door looks less stuck, you say? Wow. Let's see here.
Or are they all stuck? There's like literally, this is all just like road signs saying, no, you need to have the big pony. Why are you here?
The one that looks the least stuck, I guess, would be the thing. Would be
What?
this. Oh, well, hang on. Let me double check.
The one at the end?
I'm just double checking. Yeah, at least seems to be this one. This one doesn't look stuck at all. It looks just like a really strong, wooden door.
And little spout checks it for horrible traps.
Does not seem like there's any traps on that door.
Hooray! They're not prepared to find people who have late books. And she gently opens it. Doot.
And it is locked.
She gently opens it. Rattle, 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 rattle. Ah!
At least it's in good
Bye.
condition, right?
She
And,
checks this one for horrible traps.
And I'm going to say you notice it right here because you did check it for it, like going up to there. Yeah.
Yes.
And you start taking a step forward, and then you realize something starts slowly lighting up as you almost step into this square right here. Boop.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, for Pete's sake. Little Spout is disappointed. Frazzer. I'm just trying to have a little adventure. This is why adventures come in groups. And she goes sniffling and slightly hormonal all the way back to the group.
Slightly hormonal. I'll get you there. There you go. Boop. Alright. Meanwhile, this group over here, Lysander, I do believe that you had... Oh, is this still gone?
I'm back.
We just got to you. So I do believe that you had healed Mr. Sphinx over here, and
Yes.
his wounds did kind of close. You did hear the telltale sign of things closing and him like looking like a lot better as his fur just kind of stands back and straightens itself out. Some of the blood stains go away from him and stuff like that, and he shakes his head. Thank you.
Oh god, does regeneration have a sound?
Yes, actually, there's a Cure Minor Wounds sound from Roll20 that I will play right here, and it was
Nice.
serious wounds, right?
Yep. No, it was critical, but yeah. You.
Yeah. It's pretty
Well
cool.
then.
Yeah. It's literally
We
like,
win!
it's literally like It's literally just like sealing the giant gashes in your body is effectively what it is.
Yeah, that's way more suspenseful than I would suspect it would be. I would suspect it to be significantly less suspenseful to be a holy healing symbol than something I would expect to see on a horror channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
Da-da-da! His wounds knit back together in front of you. Oh God! Something horrible has truly happened.
Isdell,
Sorry.
you see Spirit just kind of go into stealth mode. Somewhat behind Steady Shoot. Steady Shoot, you wouldn't really hear her going around, and then kind of between your legs, just around the corner. She seems to just be kind of generally being cautious. Isdell, you just kind of see her doing this. She's kind of. The next thing you know, Star Dancer, right next to you is bloop, a Spirit, kind of holding a rapier up to the Persian. As she does. Who are you? And, ooh. Sorry, I just activated Siri, and I just want to point this out, that she says she can't translate into Persian yet. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Apple, get on that.
She apparently, I activated her, and she caught, hey, spirit animal, and rapist into Persian. What? Okay, sorry, that was a side note. But she holds up a rapier up to the Persian. Who are you? And he kind of, when he puts up his paws, Abraxas. Don't hurt me. Kind of
Sir pushes the rapier down. You know, you really shouldn't just run in and start attacking nice folks like this.
Well, if it wasn't for a certain demon attacking us first, maybe I would be less cautious. She puts her rapier away.
It's
In any case, it is
pointing both hooves over. It's not a demon.
I know this. She, as she puts the rapier away, she just kind of looks toward the Sphinx. Regardless, it is nice to meet you, Abraxas. Good to make your acquaintance. I am sorry for my outburst. And he still has his paws up in the air. Okay. Doesn't really say much more than that. Well, are you, I see that Mrs. Stardancer over here has healed your wounds, yes? He kind of nods. Very good, very good. Are you looking for a way out of here? And he kind of nods again. Yes, but, I'd rather, stick with you guys, if you don't mind. I'd rather not walk out of here alone.
What are you even doing in here?
I was just looking up for books, and I got lost, and that thing captured me, and he just starts breaking down. And I've been here for weeks! Cry, cry, cry.
I'm
waiting for your interaction.
trying to think of which of the three things that are going on that I need to address first. Well, I guess the first part would be, okay, there, give him a hug. You can cry on me for a bit. Seriously? Weeks? What have they been feeding you?
They've been feeding me dog food. They're cruel.
Ew?
I know. He kind of coughs.
This is when Little Sprout comes zooming in through the fog, like it's not even there.
I was gonna say I was gonna walk over there and give him one.
Give him a what?
A ration.
Oh, well, he gratefully takes the ration. Oh my gosh.
I don't have a good ration for him, so yeah.
Spirit just kind of rolls her eyes
And
as Isdal makes his way over here. Aye, you can tell he is of the gay variety, and she kind of walks away. No judgment.
Little Sprout leans over to Steady Shoot.
I just I give her.
Is this important information that you just look at people and know?
What? Well, I believe it was more the I'm gonna say it's the headdress that gives it away for her.
I didn't even
Are you talking about
remember
Isdal,
you
or-
mentioning a headdress, so.
What was that?
Are you talking about Isdal?
Yeah, like she.
Yeah, the fact that Isdal,
Oh, for is. Yeah, same question.
It's more the headdress.
This is what your stat decisions come from.
She gets a message, and all I say is "fuck off." You have no idea what's going on.
You get her whispered reply back, "Try me," and then that's where she kind of ends it, and she goes over here next to the little spout. Ah, I see you have joined the party. Where have you been?
Oh, I kept finding doors I couldn't get through. Oh, there were so many.
Were they locked doors? And she kind of takes out one of her little hoof picks.
Oh, one of them was locked, and the two other ones were stuck, and one of them had a trap in front of it, and I didn't touch it.
Oh. And she kind of gets this look of like sarcastic pity on her face. That's so cute. They tried to trap it.
Little Sprout tilts her head. I mean, it's a library. There really shouldn't be any traps, but I'm an adventurer, so I check for traps. It's just kind of a habit. I'm glad I did.
She kind of gestures around. Well, the library is somewhat restricted, and we are here without access. So I would assume most of these are probably triggered by the fact that we do not have proper authorization to get in here. And she nods very sagely.
But I have a library card, she says.
We all have library cards. Somehow that's not enough. What?
Well, how could this not be enough?
And she kind of points back toward the entrance of the dungeon. I did have to unlock that door for you. I don't think your library cards were going to get you past that door.
Nah, she says with an exasperated
Maybe
sigh.
we could just smash it open.
Have you tried? And she kind of pulls one of the books from the side over here. All right, let's see.
I haven't tried.
The
no.
Necronomicon, a study. Ask your library card for this book right here. And she holds it up.
That sounds evil. Why don't you ask your library card for it?
Because I don't have a library card. Unlike you nerds, I don't spend most of my time reading. It is not how you get wealthy.
Hey, I learned an entire new language because someone psychically attacked me.
Ha! Was it the Sphinxes? Oh, they were so easy to fool. And she kind of chuckles to herself.
Oh, we didn't so much fool it so much as have met their daughter, maybe? Unless we're totally wrong about all that.
Oh, the Sphinx, the statue that you had been traveling with? Kind of
yes, those people.
Kind of well, I wonder how much of a price they are going to give you for finding her. And she kind of looks pensively up toward the ceiling. In any case, Little Spout. She holds up.
We are good aligned and don't ask for payment for those sort of things, but get benefits anyway, because that's how the world works.
I don't know what you mean by align, but I certainly don't align with that mindset.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I think that's a little bit of breaking character there. I'm sorry about that.
It's great. It's great.
Little Spout, such a great comment. It came from it.
Little Spout points to the east. It's past the little tight place. I mean, it's not that tight for me, but it would be tight for you. But it's not that tight. You can get there, Ed.
I certainly can, but she taps the book more impatiently. But first, ask your library card for this book right here. And she holds up the cover. It is that book that she had mentioned, Necronomicon, a study.
Little Spout holds aloft her library card like Link, who is really happy. Bring me Necronomicon, a study.
And your card seems to get that little kind of like, almost like an arcane mark, like a little logos, like a little loading screen on it, just for a second. 2 seconds, 3, and then your card kind of vibrates a little bit, and it turns red. See? I do not think that you are allowed to be in this section of the library, even with your current cards.
Well, there weren't any signs telling us to, so
aren't
the card away.
Library with any amount of non-cards?
What was that?
You don't have a card at all. Does that mean you're not supposed to be in the library at all?
I just have no means to check out the books that like you guys do. I just know that some of the Sphinxes around here use them in order to get the books that they need.
Oh, okay. Find me books on plant people. Sorry.
Little Spout raises her card into the air. Bring me a book about plant ponies.
I'm
And-
only that when I'm angry.
And the
It's
card.
too late. Already asked.
It doesn't count.
The card.
But it counts.
The card
100%.
kind of rotates a little bit more, and it vibrates, but it doesn't turn red. It turns yellow, and it just says unable to find a book with title. Bring me a book about plant ponies.
See. Nobody knows what plant ponies are.
Little spout.
I'm a lonely traveler.
Okay. I want, she says, tapping her chin. I want plant equines. And she nods firmly.
And the little Easter egg comes back a couple seconds later. It vibrates and turns yellow, though a different message is on screen. It just says unable to deliver to your current location.
Aha! They have this one. Yes. And Little Spout puts the card away.
Steady shoot just makes an unpleasant, unhappy noise. Don't try to explain me.
And Ivory Drop and Pingling start coming up, heading from the back.
With the slight minor desire to please explain me.
And Pingling from the back is the first to kind of speak up. Did you guys find anything back here?
We found so many things.
And the spirit from over here says, yes, Isdale has found himself another boyfriend.
Didn't you say the Sphinx was good? Or who are you talking about?
Little Spout looks a little
Does
confused.
a 29 hit her AC?
Let me actually check. I need to check that. Because it might. Let me see. Defensive.
I mean, if it doesn't, then she has Little Spout AC.
It does. You are only 4 over. She's very close to your AC, Little Spout, just because her dex score. Is,
Just to point out that I think that's touch.
Oh,
That is
it?
touch.
Oh, her touch is 18. It's still technically pretty high, but yeah, it does hit as a snowball.
Yes, that if that was a touch, that would have. Oh wait, no, that's the flat-footed.
It's
Never mind.
close. Not touch.
Oh, it's not touch.
It's not touch.
Okay,
But
then
still.
Well,
you
yeah,
barely hit her, but you hit her.
yeah. Her AC is like 25 because her dex
What?
score is like 26.
Why are you throwing snowballs?
Because she took a jab at
Pissing me
his
off.
pride. Like, and she
My pride.
she starts laughing a little bit, and then suddenly, with like the power of you, effectively, just kind of boof right in the side of her cheek, and you just kind of see in slow motion as she does one of those like comical little like spins, and then lands on her back. Ow. She looks up. Oi! She shouts towards you. Try that again, and I'll make sure I carve my name into your flank and give you a cutie mark of your own. And she kind of waves her her rapier up in the air.
I look her dead in the eyes and say, "Go ahead and try."
Ooh.
Isdale is not having it
Here
right
we
now.
go.
Ooh. Did I roll a
The
wisdom
fighting.
check?
So many fighting words.
All right, let's
All right,
roll
that's your DC.
combat.
You have to roll an intimidation higher than that, and then she will get mad.
I'm gonna roll just for the shit and giggles. I can't fail this, but
Nice.
Oh
Is
man.
Steady Shoot allowed to intimidate? No.
Well, you are most certainly allowed to roll initiative if you would like to get in the middle of this Steady Shoot. It's
Okay.
up to you,
Sure.
though.
Sarah's just over there comforting the Sphinx.
As
do I
you-
need to
Trying
roll?
to ignore all of this.
Yeah, you're in this. You have to roll
I am-
initiative, is the.
I am completely oblivious, but somehow not surprised.
You know, Pingling's not.
I
doing
rolled an
it.
18.
Little Spout is convinced that this is a strange
It
courtship
didn't apply to
ritual,
me,
but
but
it
I
is
will-
going too far.
Little Spout, you are maybe a bad person. maybe this makes you a bad person. I'm not sure.
I like who we're rolling initiative just to see who gets to.
Some people are very confrontational about their partners.
Well,
It
this is more
happens.
like an actual battle because I think Spirit's going to attack you, and then others are trying to stop it or encourage it.
Okay, who's fighting
one or
who?
the other.
Okay.
This
I
is
was
Spirit
Is
and
Isdell-
Isdell are currently facing each other. You've
Is-
already heard fight.
Okay. Hold on.
Given the initiative,
Wait, wasn't Spirit and Isdell both
Hold on.
mutually like given love potions on each other?
no, that was Ring Dancer.
Ah, Ring Dancer.
It-
Excuse
it-
me.
it-
Is
was
why
a- it was a
Isdell is
bard
so
using
on
ma-
edge
it was-
right now.
it was a bard using matchmaker, by the way. It wasn't a love potion.
Similar
Isdell is so on edge because of the whole situation going on.
similar
Like,
differentiation.
No, to this, it was the fact that Spirit and Isdell just don't get along anyway, and she kept making jabs at the fact that he was gay. When Penguin came in.
And given the whole situation that's going
I
on
don't know,
right now,
Steady
that
Shoot
only
doesn't-
Darkfire is a
Actually, now that I think
Um,
about it, it's me, the player, that doesn't get along with Steady Shoot, with Spirit, but Steady Shoot might actually get along with Spirit. I'm metagaming whenever I'm annoyed at her. Whereas
Red,
Steady
I think
Shoot
Red,
only
is-
time it's okay to
I just
mitigate.
want to point out that you sound really drunk and it's really hilarious.
Well, I've been drinking gin and tonics all night, so
Ah,
Oh
okay.
God.
Yeah,
that's why I sound
Yeah,
drunk. Is I'm a little drunk.
Steady. The thing that sparked it was Penguin coming in saying, "What did you guys find?" And Spirit looks over toward the two. Oh, Easter found himself another boyfriend. And then snowballs are thrown. His initiative is a roll.
Okay. Snowballs are thrown.
Oh yeah, no.
Really?
I threw a snowball that
You're
did 29 damage.
you're gonna use a double entendre term to describe this? Okay.
No.
I mean, his choice, whether or not it's a double entendre term, doesn't make it not a double entendre.
I mean, technically, it's not true if you try to use a double entendre because, yeah.
no, I assume
Wait.
it's not true, but
I am confused by your logic there. If you want to use it as a double entendre, it's not a double entendre? What?
no. It's a double entendre whether or not he wants to use it just one.
Right,
That
but
sounds
it wouldn't
more
be
likely.
It wouldn't be true, is the point.
Sure.
Anyway,
Understood.
But
Little Spout, it is
this
your
was-
turn. It is your turn first.
Cool.
Isn't this just for the intimidation stuff? Or are we actually fighting?
Oh no, she
We-
is like withdrawn her rapier and is glaring you
Little
down.
Spout zips at
This is
Spirit and puts her hooves on Spirit's shoulders. No! I know you're having very powerful feelings right now, but this is not how you face love.
Oh no, I love him.
Okay.
I love him, Little Spout. Let me show him how much I love him. And she kind of flashes her rapier. Let me at him. Let me give him a hug with this thing.
No. There are better ways to deal with this. I know.
Oh, yes,
you're
I can
feeling
stick it
it.
right
You're
up his
feeling
ass.
it so deep inside.
Oh,
Ooh,
sure,
is
he will be in a second.
Now, at that point, Little Spout like leans in.
You know,
You cut out on like you said. You leans in and then you cut out.
Oh, Little Spout leans in. Is he into that?
Oh, he's about to be.
Oh well, I mean, you should save that for a nice, comfortable place like a bedroom somewhere.
Like his ass.
Yes,
I know.
in the bedroom. That's what I said. Little Spout nods.
You could. What I'm saying, Little Spout, right now is that you could certainly try to give me a diplomacy roll. I'm giving you the option if you would like to.
Little
attempt.
Spout is trying so hard.
Oh, what is this roll? No, that is not high enough. The DC for that was 40. I'm sorry.
I literally couldn't roll that then. You bastard.
They are glaring daggers at each other. It's going to take a lot to convince them. No, this is a nice
you
person.
know, in,
Well, I mean, at the very least, maybe she delayed the outburst.
in a literal way, Spirit has a point.
You've taken half her movement. What is half her movement? 20 feet. Nice. Well, she is just going to, unless you mean this would give you an attack of opportunity, but this is her path of movement.
Suddenly, the whip and tries to grab her leg and just kind of yank her to the ground here.
All right, move right here. Let's see
So
what happens
she's
here.
attempting a trip.
Ah,
Now she might fail. She might fail
Okay.
very, very terribly.
Oh my god, I just realized I have buttons called Try It and Anti-Pointies, and that is perfect.
Wait,
It
what?
pulls up like my defensive stats and stuff.
I don't
I'll send a screenshot.
understand.
You have
Yeah,
confused me terribly.
Better.
All right, so if I do that, there we go. Then it becomes a fancy whip. It's got plus. Here it is. +1, +3, that's +4. All right, I have a whole +11 to this.
Go for it.
Ah! Ah!
Ooh, and you did not make it.
That doesn't beat her CMD?
It does
Damn.
not.
Damn.
Yeah, no, she's taken some things that allow her to use like dexterity in place of other things, and
Well, I mean, you can already use dexterity for CMD.
well,
That's
yeah.
normal.
That's true. That's true. I was thinking of CMB. Sorry. But yeah, no, that does not make it.
Yeah, I'm assuming I grab a leg and she just shakes off the whip.
Oh
and
yeah,
dances over it.
You got very close. Don't get me wrong. You managed to grab her leg, and it looked like she was about to trip, and then she did this little like pirouette in the air as she did, and kind of untangled herself from your thing.
And probably stuck her tongue out at me. The
Yeah.
little spout is disappointed.
Withdraws her weight. Well, she already had it withdrawn, but just the first one on this one.
She draws it twice. That's how angry she.
Don't think that hits, but
Nowhere close.
does it hit your touch?
My touch?
Yeah.
Why is it touch?
Because I just need to see if she like hit you at all, like not for damage, but just at all.
My touch is 18, so she barely.
Well
Touch
then
me.
she just ping, and just managed to like slightly tap it across your face before like pulling it back. You really want to tango, cat boy? And it is your turn.
Fight, fight.
Yes.
Oh, no fighting!
Fight,
They're all
fight.
fighting!
Yes. Everybody fight. It's the best. Sorry.
I'm like, you really want to try pointy things, huh? Well, good thing I also have pointy
No,
things.
this is not how adventurers behave!
But she gets an attack of opportunity because you decided to not cast defensively.
Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware.
Oh god!
does
She
that
hits.
does that hit and does
I'm gonna
that
go check
confirm?
out the door over here. Come with me, Sphinx.
Oh no.
So does that cancel out my spell, or?
That
Well,
you have to
most
roll a-
likely, you have to make a concentration check against a
I
monster.
forgot what his name was, or I would have used it. What was his name again?
I'm pretty sure that still fails, because you just got hit for
35 is a very high check.
not good enough.
He got hit for 24 damage, not the sneak attack because he wasn't sneaking.
Oh, that's
Level
right. So
11.
24. Isn't it 10 plus the damage plus the spell's level?
Yeah, what is the spell's level?
Yeah, what
I
spell
use
was
a
that?
third
That
level
was
spell.
Ice Spears. It's third level. Oh, yeah, you that was not good enough.
I missed it by 1.
24 damage out to you. Star Dancer, as you kind of walk over there, I don't know why. this didn't
No,
appear.
no.
There,
it's
that was
22's
GC.
turn next. What? Really?
It's just Star Dancer's out of turn order, so she's just kind of walking along doing her thing. So, but she did trigger a trap, so I got to address that.
Oh
I
god!
figured.
I just forgot to put the trap icon down there, so it didn't automatically trigger when you had walked over
Did
there.
did I at least see it before I stepped on it?
Did you roll perception?
I mean,
Just
do you
right there.
have-
No, you did.
do
You
you-
definitely did not see that before you stepped on it.
Figures.
Let me pull up my notes here. All right. You guys are in this room, yeah?
I don't
Is it-
know. My dog told
Was
me
it a
to-
floor trigger?
Mm,
Let's see. no. It was similar to the ice one that you guys had hit before. Tell me, does this 1d20 plus 14? Does that hit you?
Oh.
Does that hit you? Start answer.
Would hit what?
That
Is your armor class 33?
No,
ah.
27.
You briefly see this this kind of eye open up in the door. It's an arcane eye specifically. Disappear briefly, and in its place, like an ice dart forms and just right towards you, and it hits you for 30 damage.
Yeah, actually, it rolled good enough that it would have just barely hit Little Spout. So Little Spout is impressed.
Oh, that's a thing that happened.
Cool.
But traps tend to have a very high to hit.
Tell me it's Steady Shoot's turn.
It is steady shoot.
So
Great, I'm
and
tackling
around.
Isdil. I'm tackling Isdil.
Ooh.
Oh God!
Wow.
Does Isdell
50
survive?
No. I'm using this roll. Look at this.
Are you grappling him basically?
Yeah, I'm 28ing your grapple.
What?
And
That means
I'm
CMD?
tackling you and dragging you away from Spirit and being like, "Don't do this. Don't do this, Spirit. Spirit is a jerk, but she's a friendly jerk."
Well, does that beat your CMD, Mr. Isel?
It
I
does.
mean-
My CMD is only 22.
26 is pretty high. 28
yeah.
is pretty high. So
I mean, you get
Uh,
for
grappled.
CMD, it's pretty high. Anyway,
Alright,
I
so
tackle you, and
we're-
actually, if anything, I drag you away from her.
I was gonna say,
So
are
you're
you
like
trying
another
to? Are you trying to enter a grapple, or are you just trying to move?
I mean, most
Those are
likely,
two
I'm
different
actually
things.
trying to. I'm trying to grapple, but I'm also gonna
Would you like to bull rush instead?
I guess I can't bull rush and grapple, so I'll just bull rush and push you away from her.
All right, then you would get to push him 2 squares with
Yes,
that
cool.
roll and his
That's
CMD.
perfect. He can move exactly here.
Exactly there.
So I've been pushed here.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
and now I'm between Ivory, not Ivory.
Spirit
excuse
did
me.
have the
I
option.
mean, I am between Ivory and you, but it's a
Uh,
little bit.
Spirit did have
further
the option.
away than that.
Spirit did have the option to do an attack of opportunity, but she more just puts up her rapier. Move aside, plant.
No,
pony.
she shouldn't have an attack of opportunity because I moved him involuntarily.
No,
No,
against
against
you.
You.
Oh, okay, sure, that's fine.
She didn't use it. She just more threateningly just says, "Step aside, plant pony. This is not your fight."
I don't really say anything to her. I'm too busy whispering at Isdil.
And Little Spout looks like she's like ready to cry. Stop fighting!
And in the background, pony down.
It's too easily to map to a like a girl in an anime. It's too easily to happen. Stop fighting, and she has the crying emotes and the stars in the background.
Yeah, just. All right. So then that
I
would
mean,
bring
there
it
are
to-
times where Little Spout is a walking and
That would mean that we are up to Miss Ivory Drop's turn. Looks over here, briefly swoons at the fact that her man just bull rushed Isdell far aside, snaps out of it, and decides to roll a thing, and with a meta magic specifically. So Spirit and Isdell both have to give me a will save. Your DC is 20. Ooh, nice. All right, what is her will save? Oh! And you briefly both felt the the effects of hold person upon you, though you know, the +1 from your hatred from each other just kind of overpowers that. And this is the okay. I'm gonna point this out. This is the 4th time tonight she's used that, and all 4 times have failed so far. So she is getting very, very upset. Little Spout, we're back
Alright,
up to you.
Real quick. Now that we're at the top of
Okay.
initiative, could I get a meanwhile real quick?
Oh yeah, let's get a meanwhile from Darkfire. I like that term. Can I get a meanwhile real quick? All right. So meanwhile, this is when this is during the time when Little Spout was checking the doors along the hallway and finding these traps and things. So meanwhile.
So first I remember her saying there's something about there being traps. So I'm gonna do a quick perception of this room before I move on.
You do not notice any traps.
Alrighty. And then, looking at that goblinish writing upon the wall, I pull out something old from my bag. A scroll of comprehend languages.
Oh, it's starting to yellow with how old that is.
Oh, I have a lot of scrolls and
Is that on your spell
stuff.
list normally, or do you have to roll use magical device for it?
Looks like I'll have to wait. I have to check. It looks like I will have to roll to use magical device, because that is apparently not usually on my spell list.
Go for it.
Oh boy.
What's the worst that could happen?
In before nat 1.
Uh-oh. Why is that a charisma base?
If you there's a trait called pragmatic activator that makes it intelligence based. Fun fact.
Yeah, I have a -2 to this. Wow.
Oh.
Wait, you're not trained?
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm not.
Then you're
Why
not
am I
doing
not?
it.
Yeah.
You're very confused with this scroll. It is indeed a scroll.
Well, I'm putting that away because apparently I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, if it's not
did
trait
not know.
overall, it's just you pulled it out. I remember I have a thing. Stardancer told me the name of this scroll. Oh shit. Then that's pretty much that's pretty much the conversation with yourself.
Alrighty. Are all the walls here covered in skulls, or was it just that door?
It was just that door. It seems to be just a small pile of well, an assortment of skulls. There's like ones that you recognize from anatomy pictures and things in the college of like sphinxes, and ones of Persians and ponies and goblins.
Huh. Is this another library? Does this one also still have books in it? Just to make absolutely sure.
Yep.
Okay.
This one specifically, kind of looking at some of the titles, this room specifically seems to be dedicated to blood magic.
Oh. Fun. Are there handles on these doors down here?
Yes, there is indeed.
Go ahead and walk up to that, and I pull on it.
All you people fighting, make me waste spells because they trigger traps.
That one over there does seem to be that's the stuck door that you and Little Spout had been trying to open.
Okay, and it seems stuck but not locked.
Yep. The handle, you could jiggle the handle. The handle is definitely unlocked. It's just the door is stuck in place.
I'll take a moment to try and pull again. From this side, maybe I'll have a better time.
See,
Go
this
for
is
it.
what we need. One that is both locked and stuck.
Alrighty.
Oh.
That did not actually unstuck it, funnily enough. That being said,
Uh-oh.
let's add you to this turn order here, just so I can make sure we get to you at the end of your turn.
Okay.
We still are in turn order over here, so we have to adjust this as well. And I'll add you in as well, Stardancer, for your actions and stuff. Little Spout, it is your turn in this combat over here as
It's the combat that never ends. Wait.
much.
Here, do you want us to just roll initiative for this?
Well, it's initiative had already started over here, so I'm just kind of adding.
Oh, no,
these
I'm
to
just
the-
saying so it's kind of like a order or do you never mind, just go ahead.
Oh, Little Spout moves up next to the angry one. Now, come on, we're on the same side here. I know we might be having a little disagreement that may or may not involve tension, says Little Spout, trying to be as subtle as she can be.
Feel free to
But
give me
this
a-
is not how we resolve it. Come on.
free to give me diplomacy. I know no other way to resolve it than a friendly bout. She kind of like still stares outward. He hasn't.
Can we have a bout when we're not in the secret place that we're not supposed to be?
Well, someone hadn't thrown a snowball at me, and frankly, I am very offended. Did you do anything else for your turn, Little Spout?
Little Spout points at Isdell. A small rain cloud gathers. Then the rain. All the rain.
Down in Africa. Alright. Well, this would certainly give you an attack of opportunity. Steady shoot. As
And
well
Little
as
Spout.
Little Spout. You just kind of whoop over here. I'll let you guys do it.
And Little Spout fishes for a 20 because that's the only thing that's going to actually make it work.
Not the whoop.
I mean, like, I figure at this point she actually like dives for her.
No.
When
I'm just gonna move. I'm just
she
gonna move
gets
you this
past
one
that.
square there. No.
No, stop this, Isdell, stop this.
It's Spirit that's kind of going after him now. But you do get an attack of
Okay.
opportunity if you wish to. Steady shoot.
Cool.
That is up
I'm
to you.
gonna go ahead and take this as my attack opportunity.
Go for it.
And if that doesn't succeed, then I'm gonna take this as my regular attack, and I'm gonna tackle her instead. Spirit, stop this. These are people that want to help you.
Well, I don't think you can do that specifically. It's not your turn yet, Steady Shoot. It's
Shoot.
just an attack of opportunity, unfortunately.
All right.
I-
Well, then I have the attack of opportunity. Excuse me.
We'll just have to save the other roll.
I mean, that's up to the GM whether or not we're gonna save that roll.
I have a question because I forgot that I had cast Angelic Aspect at the end of last session.
Uh-huh.
Was that an ice attack?
That was.
Okay, then that was 10 less damage because I have resistance to cold 10.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Hey, so I.
Yeah, I forgot to put the trap icon down for the API, so when you hit over there, I was very disappointed when the little, like, sound didn't trigger. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
I was like, I want to show you just really quick in Duck's game, like what it looks like, like what the line of like the trap looks like from my perspective, 'cause it's pretty funny. It's like you just went right on it. Steady Shoot, I am waiting for your attack of opportunity.
He already did.
I already did the attack of opportunity. That's a 19.
Ah, the 19, that would not hit.
It's just a CMB. I'm trying to grapple her.
You can't grapple on an attack of opportunity, but you can try to trip. That would not work either, especially because she is flying.
Okay, sure. That's what?
Yeah, she's 5 feet in the air
Why?
because she has wings.
Why?
Well,
Also-
when a daddy and a mommy.
I mean, was she always a Pegasus? And I didn't understand.
Yeah, she's always been a Pegasus.
Okay, sure. Okay, anyway, so I try to tackle her, and I can't because the rules prevent me from doing so. So nothing happens.
I failed because of rules.
Damn you, action economy.
Hey,
Alright.
this isn't even an action economy.
Does a
This is really
29
taking-
confirm that crit against you?
No, it does not.
Ooh, you still take 12
What?
damage.
Really?
She crits
I have
on
an
18.
HP of 30. I still have a spell active.
Is the spell mage armor?
No, it's a shield.
That's close to mage armor.
Ah, well, she does wink just the once. Hits you for 12 damage. She specifically aims for your butt. Somewhat slightly. Manages to just kind of.
What? No, not my butt.
And like you do have a small cut on your butt. It looks like the part of the cut that she has kind of has a curve in it, as if she looked like she was starting to carve an S. She gives you a small wink. Oh, come on, you could do better than that. And it is your turn. Isdell.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking. I don't want anyone innocent to be involved in this, so I'm going to move over here. I get there's going to be an attack of opportunity.
Oh yeah. Want to
Nope.
hit you? Gotcha. All right.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, nice.
DC 23 will save fear. And
Ooh.
sorry, Little Spout says you're involved in this as well.
Oh
Wait,
no.
But the innocent is not.
Oh, get fucked.
Wait, what have you done to me?
No, that was unironically like the only way she was going to pass that too. She only has like a +5 to will save. That and that 20, I suppose.
Oh, you're trying to scare me.
Oh yes.
I wasn't trying. I was aiming at her, but you are collateral.
Well,
I'm sorry.
fortunately, Little Spout is not scared of anything except this.
Oh boy. All right, and steady shoot. Steady shoot. If you need help, I can help you roll.
No, I can still roll.
All right.
Will
give me that
save.
will
I'm
save.
good. I'm good enough for that. Oh, I have a will save.
Yeah,
Will
you-
save.
Yes.
As how are you making yourself look with this magic? Because a part of it is just you're just making yourself really scary.
Oh, you gotta be
It's
kidding me.
19.
Wait, I mean, fear is literally an invisible cone of terror.
I know,
mean,
but, like, what are
19,
you-
But it's over 18.
Oh, so you did fail.
You're also scared. Little Spout and Steady Shoot are going to run away and possibly like start
Oh,
a
this
refuge
is-
somewhere.
Better than the 24. Okay, sure.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna run directly towards Ivory Drop
how
because my
Hold me.
my hold me my love potion waifu.
Alrighty, well, steady shoot. You can move on your turn. You gotta wait a second.
Damn it!
Okay.
Damn
Why
you,
is-
action economy!
Why is it I'm not able to take an unlimited amount of action outside of my turn?
Well,
Why is this the
David,
thing?
I
Well, I mean,
just
that
kind
is
of
the end of my
imagine
turn.
it is an invisible cone of fear, yes, but like it makes you perceive that person as something scary, regardless of what it is. Like whatever like kind of magic, like little things that just kind of change about their features that make you scared of them is how I kind of always imagined it. Anyway, to your perspective only. Whatever you might be more scared of. For example, whatever you are most scared of, creature-wise, Little Spout, there's little things about Isdell that suddenly change to kind of resemble that a little bit. For example, I don't know.
I look more like a dragon now to you.
See, I am more picturing like suddenly there's this little whisper in Little Spout's ear, and then she just like goes pale. No, I did everything you wanted, everything, and she goes just runs away. Yeah.
Well, that's dark. Damn, that went like 0 to 100 real fast.
Well, I mean, it makes a creature panicked. That sounds about right.
Yeah. All right. Steady shoot. Now you can move towards your
Thank
pony
you.
waifu.
Thank you. I'm finally complete. And
Oh,
it's
boy.
by the force of magic that I am complete. Because I can never be complete as a normal person.
All right. Well, Miss Ivory.
Welcome to reality.
What are you shouting?
Yes,
Go
because
towards Miss
NVO is the French magic, and it's magic that makes it. See, it works.
Ivory?
In reality, magic does not exist. So friendship does not exist.
All right.
Therefore,
Sounds
Rad,
legit.
Rad.
Therefore,
Rad,
everybody hates everyone else.
Rad,
I'm sorry.
I need to know what you're shouting toward Ivory as you're running toward her, very panicked.
I'm probably not saying anything,
Ah,
but there's a decent chance I'm dropping my. Am I raging? I think I might still be raging. I
Yep.
never said I wasn't unraging.
I mean,
Well,
I'm sure you
mean-
were because there was a good amount of time between this little skirmish and the last one, just casually going
All right.
around.
I'm all right. Anyway, so I'm probably not saying anything.
Ah, well, Ivory Drop would just be like, okay, slow down now, slow down. Okay, whoa, and she's kind of doing like the thing that people normally do to
It's-
horses when they're freaked out. Whoa, whoa,
Right.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Right. Well, I'm basically doing what con goers do to people when they're excited to see other people is a tackle glomp. So,
Wow. Well,
I have been a victim of one of these before.
Really? That's funny.
oof. And I mean, you could certainly try a CMD against her.
I mean,
C?
CMD is my best role in the
You mean
entire
B,
game.
right?
B, yes, B.
B,
Right.
as in Bob.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God!
Oh yeah. Her CMD
Very nice.
18. That would not. No.
It would be very
well,
hard for
it's
me.
also technically an attack, so it's just an automatic hit.
It would be very hard for me to succeed as my bonus is 17.
Well, it is her
So
turn.
the only way to succeed is by rolling a 1. To fail, excuse me.
It is her turn, and unfortunately, she is kind of at a loss as she is squeezed, and she drops her little spell book. Kind of looks down. My book. Go to Darkfire's turn.
Oh, it's not my turn again, so I can pick up the book and give it to her, but still hold on to her.
No, she was gonna cast spells, but you grappled her, you asshole.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I pull on this door.
Ah, let me check this specific door right here for you. You're in this room. All right. Let's see.
And that's when everything explodes.
And go to jiggle the handle, and the door opens.
Ooh. Okay. First off, does that writing seem magical at all?
That writing up there? No.
Yeah.
It looks like it is just written and scrawled in an ink of some sort.
Is it red ink?
No, it's black.
Okay. So, 40. Getting good. Well, I'll actually double move. Oh, look, another door. Is there a handle on this one?
Ah, yes, as well as a trap that you just triggered.
Oh.
Oh, I whispered it too. Damn it! That's no fun. I shouldn't have whispered that one. Well, my description on it, if it would have popped up right, was powerful missiles dart forward as you step in front of the door, and a small eye opens.
I
And-
totally meant that. Shut up.
And given that they are technically magic missiles, you don't get a save against this one. You just take the damage. Oop.
Yay! Ow! Okay.
Ouch.
That's just weird, really.
That trap goes away. Bye-bye, trap.
Well, I came this far.
You have double moved. You have to wait to open
I
the door.
know.
Yes. Start answer.
Ignoring all of them. Apparently the Sphinx is just going to just hide over there against the wall while they're being dumbasses. Is the door full of traps?
There's no more traps on this door that you see.
Is it locked?
Actually, let me check that one. You guys are in room number 4. It does not look locked, but it does look stuck.
I mean, knock works either way, right?
Stuck is...
Yes.
Does it unstuck doors? That's the thing.
Well, let me check that real quick.
I was under the assumption knock only unlocked doors, which is different.
No, it does say stuck, barred.
Yep, stuck, barred, or locked doors, as well as the subject to hold portal or arcade lock.
And
Yes.
you cast knock, and the door just writes itself into its frame correctly. There you go. Oh, and it says opens just completely, so I get to open the door for you.
Yep.
And you open the door.
And I'm prepared. Oh, crap. I am not prepared.
I was prepared to do my best. In before you stands, well, at least 2 that you could see, right here, in your vision. Just kind of standing. Their eyes kind of yellow at the moment.
Well, if there's a fight, I will not be part of it.
What are you doing, Star Dancer? You moving anywhere?
Nope, just looking in, and I call back. Well, looks like we have more golems.
And we get to Little Spout's turn.
Yeah.
Who's very afraid.
Yeah. I did everything you said. And she darts away with only the speed a small-sized pony with magic flight can have.
Aww.
Yeah. Bump. She bumps into a door she forgot was closed. Ow.
Aw.
Yeah. And that's her turn.
Damn. Aw. Well, we get to Spirit's turn. Oh, joyous day. Oh, joyous day. 5 foot. Boop. And let's see here. Because she only moved 5 feet. Now you get 2 attacks upon you, Isdell. Slash slash.
Neither hit.
Ooh. Sneaky boys. Sneaky, sneaky. Kind of us. Do they hit your touch, though?
Yes.
Aha. Well, she definitely tries to hit that mark that she did before, managing just to effectively, fancily tap your flanks. Tap, tap. Oh, come on! You could take it, can't you? Can't you? And it is your turn.
Well, I will take the attack of opportunity to move there.
Whoop-a-doop. She is more than happy. Nope. All right.
Nope. Give me a second. I'm pulling this up.
I like how other people came in to help, but the situation is just scared them all away. Thanks, Magic.
Situation is beyond help.
For real. Ooh, fancy.
So DC 24 reflex save to take half damage.
She has evasion, just so you know.
What's evasion again?
She takes no damage. Evasion is if it has to, you have to roll a reflex save for an area of effect attack.
Okay.
Yep, they don't take any damage rather than half. And if she made the save, she only takes half. As she just kind of weirdly contorts her body in a way that, like, as you kind of are blowing your breath, your cold breath around in circles around, like trying to get her for it.
Yeah, and I tell her, this is your last chance, Spirit. I'm only warning you one more time.
My last chance for what? For you to pussy out? Steady shoot. You are snuggling Ivory Drop. She's not exactly the happiest about it.
All right. If I am not afflicted with thing, I'm gonna disengage from trying to cause peace, and I'm just gonna let go of her.
I mean, you're panicked for one round of level.
Oh yeah.
Right.
11 rounds.
But I think it's a bit more in character
much
for me
panic.
to be more concerned with freaking out Ivory Drop than caring about Isil's spirit. So
It's
Right.
more that you
I mean,
are trying to
that-
get away from
that-
Isdell. It is
Right,
the magic.
I mean-
It's magical. The magic overrides your character pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, but it already
That's why it's called panic.
but it already
not-
faded, right?
Oh no, it's there for 11 rounds.
What?
Yeah, he's level 11.
You shit. All right, I go over here. Bye.
Oh my gosh, what's going on now?
Hold on. I need to make sure I'm the actual correct amount of movement.
Sure, let's just split the party more. It's fine.
Blame Istel. All right. I moved 40 feet. I'm not
currently-
gonna bother to run.
I'm currently blaming Darkfire, who is the furthest away from the party right now.
By the way,
hey,
I probably
I was
dragged
following
Ivory
somebody
Drop
else.
here. Do I get like saves?
Saves? Do you get saves per round on that, Isabel?
You get the one.
Ah.
You did
Cool.
that one.
Oh, that's it. Not one per round.
You get the one.
Okay, so I move over here because that's my movement away. I get 40 movement, right? In medium armor? Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. And is that your turn, Steady Shoot?
I mean, I guess it's my turn. If I'm not allowed to save and I'm still forcibly panicked, then I will continue to move away. And honestly, unless Ivory Drop wrenches from my grip, then she's probably where I am.
That's just the way that works.
I mean, love potion and Ivory Drop's the best and all that stuff.
Ooh, let's see. What's this one?
That
Do I need to
ringing
make-
is the note that it is now 9 o'clock.
It is, it is, it is. We will go toward the top of initiative, which is you, Little Spout, and then we will end. Yeah?
But I mean, Little Spout runs or flies.
I know, it's just the top of initiative is you, so I'm just going to finish out this round, and then we'll come
Oh, okay.
Well, Mrs. Ivory Drop has certainly had enough of this, as she stands right in here. You guys will get an attack opportunity if you wish to. She stands in the middle. She picks up her book first, dusts herself off, then goes over here. And she has her book ready. Are you going to stop? She starts waving around her hoof a little bit, as if she's ready to cast something upon your answer.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see if she stops.
All right. And you both get a will save again. Hooray.
Sure do like them will saves.
This will work one day.
Not today.
Damn it! Damn you! It's even using her Arcanist ability. Alright, let's see. What is... That's Ivory Drops. I need spirits. There it is. Yeah, this is gonna fail. Oof, yeah, there it is. And Spirit, like, looks as if she is going to start laughing, and then just gets kind of frozen in that position. Ivory Drops kind of shrugs. Well, at least I got one. But you, stop that! And she she points to you, Isdell. And it is Dorkfire's turn.
Dorkfire?
Wow.
Dorkfire. Aw,
Wow, thanks.
that's a funny diss, I'm not gonna lie. Dork.
Is it really? Is that
It's like
is it the level we are? Are we middle
Dark,
schoolers now?
that's Darkfire's childhood trauma, is that like the bullies at school would call him Dorkfire.
Are we middle school bullies? Is that what's going on? I mean, there's a surprising number of people who basically follow exactly after middle school bullies, but I didn't think we fight it here.
Alright. Go for it, Darkfire. What are you doing?
I've come this far. I attempt to open this door.
And you attempt to open the door. This was your first
In
mistake.
Soviet Russia, door open
Yeah.
too.
Ah, well, you go to unlock this decently
Is
looking
that-
wooden door.
Is that a mimic,
and
David?
Yes.
It takes a little bit of a push, but it opens. There you go.
How terrifying.
Do I see any traps in the room?
Give me a perception check. In the corner of the room itself, I mean, you do see somewhat of a giant skull right over here.
Right over where?
It's like carved as part of the wall, right up in this corner. And then upon further inspection,
I think you're on the wrong layer.
oh yes, I am. Sorry. It's right over here, just kind of carved as like part of the stone and the wood, effectively. But upon
So
further
it
inspection,
looks
you
like-
do notice a small kind of secret door hidden just beyond it. It seems.
Like it looks like the size of a dragon skull.
Yeah, it's like a door on its own. It's just the design on it is hiding a door, which you managed to pick out.
Okay, is it actual bone or is it like stone carved into the shape?
Seems to be a mix.
Also, do I see any traps in the room?
Not that you can see. The room is effectively somewhat empty. There doesn't seem to be much in here other than books. The ceiling, however, does go up hundreds and hundreds of feet, it seems, this specific section.
What do I see of subject matter?
Subject matter in here is going to be things related more to the constructions of different types of golems, specifically along the vein of flesh golems and the like.
Lovely.
You're getting more done than us.
I will put this on the GM's layer or the token layer for you, so you know where this little secret is. Boop.
And actually, I managed to make it there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Very nice.
Last thing. Could I try to open the door?
Yes. Would you like to go through the door?
What do I see through the door?
You have to open the door first to do that.
Well, then I would like to open the door before I go through.
Question, am I still running?
Yeah, you're still running.
Okay, bye.
And you ran so far away.
I mean, I don't get other saves, right?
Here.
Is still, do I get other saves? Do you cancel the spell? Can you cancel the spell? Is that a thing you're able to do?
This is not a spell you can cancel. No.
That's awful. All right. So
unless somebody actually had suppressed fear or something like that, which I don't think anybody has.
Awesome. So I'm gonna keep running for 11 rounds.
A minute, basically.
Yep.
All right.
No, it's longer than a minute. It's a minute and 6 seconds.
You open the door.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
You open the door, and what you see, peering into this room, one of the first things you see is what seems to be is that somebody has scrawled the words, "The black arrow is wreathed in flames on the south wall," and a somewhat small pile of empty flasks lies toward the more western side of the room where you're standing over right now. And as you kind of look up, look up and around, an iron golem's eyes kind of turn from yellow to red and look at you.
Okay, and what are the words I saw scrawled?
The black arrow is wreathed in flames.
Arrow is... Okay, and you said that the stone golem?
I'd say an iron golem.
Okay, and you said that was along the south wall, and then what was on the east wall?
There was nothing on the east wall. There was just on your west side of the wall. It's just a bunch of empty flasks that are just kind of on the ground at your feet. Somebody had been very heavy drinking.
One last thing I'd like to try is racking my brain in panic. I tell the golem, the black arrow is wreathed in flame.
And you hear in a very somewhat drunken voice, "I don't know what you fucking mean by that." Go to Stardancer's turn.
Well, since we're all running off back that way except for the them. That icon. Okay, just going to fly over here. Right over them. So, let's just get you out of here, and I'll deal with these later.
He holds up a paw. Okay, and he just goes with you.
Okay. Oh, look! A griffin! Hippogriff, whatever.
Yes, he's just kind of peering around. He seems to just be taking notes on what is going on. Very, very interesting social dynamic, those two. One might think that they like each other.
That's what I said.
Steady is too far away to be sarcastic.
Looks back at them, looks at Penguin.
I've never had a
Well,
girlfriend. I'm sorry.
We all have our own opinions.
Eh.
Oof.
Like I said, he just kind of shrugged. I've never had a girlfriend. I mean, I've tried.
Oof.
I
just
mean,
didn't
you know,
really
me
have-
either,
didn't-
but I've never tried either.
Didn't really have the guts to tell her.
Roblox death sound.
Oh, don't you dare, Gooseman.
It's part of his backstory. I have to.
And fly over, continue on. Let's get the Sphinx out.
I like how you just left this area super dark to both Isdell and Spirit now, whose only source of light is like that purple torch and the ones around the room.
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Nice.
Uh,
I mean, sounds
Anyway.
good, actually.
yeah, maybe. I wasn't actually counting my steps, so I will just say that's as far as we got.
That's good. And we will end session there. Next time we will start at the top of initiative with Miss Little Spout. I do hope you guys had fun, and I'm going to push the button. Say bye.
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 Bye.